What's good, folks? Welcome to another edition of Real Talk for Real Men. I'm your host, Lee Black. Hopefully, you are off to a great first of the month. This is June 1st. Can you believe it? We are all 6 months in this mother. And so, for those of you who decide to join me today, hey, welcome. We're hopefully going to have a little bit of fun, get in, do our thing, and get out. Let everybody get back to pre-summer, kicking off their family events or whatever you got going on. Let me bring in my co-host, Miss Tasha Mack from Memphis. What's going on, McMack?
Going on, Black? How are you?
Oh, I'm here, baby. Got the towel on. I've been running errands, so literally just got back 15 minutes ago. So, but I'm doing
That's
okay.
all right.
How are
That
you
is all.
doing?
I'm all right. What can I say? What can I complain about?
You feel
To
me?
the to the maintenance man who ran and told the office about my dogs. I hope you get pistol whipped this weekend, okay?
Folks, real life shit be happening. So that's a whole backstory. But Big Mac is in that kind of zone. I got my brother from Texas, my brother from another. What's going on, Mr. Kendrick, Sports Hustle? What's going on?
What's happening, brother Black? What's happening, sister Tasha? What's good with you?
Oh,
Kenny.
my brother, we are live. I'm above ground, doing pretty good. How are you today, sir?
Man, just slow boogieing it today. I got my trusty sidekick, my red cup, and I'm just chillaxing.
That's what's up. Hey,
Yeah,
I poured me a drink too, so I'm gonna
yeah.
be drinking on an empty stomach. It is what it is. Granny of 8. Oh, okay.
Oh
Oh,
no.
okay.
All
See,
right.
see,
Oh,
she didn't
Carol.
change it. What
Oh my
up?
God, Miss Carol,
Okay.
Sister Carol, what's
Oh.
going on? Just speaking, good to see you, Carol. Good to have you here, of course. So look, we're not gonna have my sister today. She's off at an event, relaxing, enjoying. So I'm glad for her. Her and her daughter spending a little quality time together. I don't know if we're gonna get the postings because they're doing a cookout. So it may just be us three and whoever's watching. So Tasha and I have always been committed that if we get at least one person, we're gonna kick off a show. We don't know how long we're gonna go, but we'll make
Right.
it do what it do. And so this is live. We know that lots happens in the summer for sure.
Mhm.
People don't know the summer shows are the hardest shows to do for a variety of reasons. Kids are out of school. People are getting ready to set sail on summer vacation. It's hot, it's muggy. People are doing more things outdoors after they've had a hard work week. And I'm gonna be honest with you, motivation wise, these are the hardest shows for me to do. When you've made it through a week, I like you. I be thinking about doing absolutely nothing. Especially after I run my errands. So I said that to say that I'm seriously considering taking the full month of July off. I'm gonna get back to you guys on that. I
I say do it. Do what's best for you guys. I
you know,
think you're right. The summertime, my television background, especially July. I mean, and it's funny you mentioned July. That's the month that most people aren't watching television.
it's
They
just
not.
not.
They
It's
most
tough.
people are on vacations and they're doing things, and so yeah. So I say why not?
You guys have just really given me the green light. I've been thinking that, and so Tasha and I we talk behind the scenes, and Carol agrees. So I
Mhm.
just think maybe taking that full month off to let everybody just enjoy. And because if you don't know, I'm on this kick anyway where I pulled way back from social media in many ways, so I haven't been even on the little fucking gnats, just fruit flies, whatever the fuck you want to call them. They're just irritating. So I may just pull and not make to it. I really think, and we're gonna do some shows here in June. We're gonna take the full Tasha. I'm announcing it now, but I'll make a formal announcement for sure. We're gonna take the full month of July off. Give everybody a chance to recharge, and then hopefully, we'll come back, in August. And people are settled in and maybe kind of reconnect, and so we'll go from there.
I'm
All
not
right.
taking off though. I gotta let y'all know. Whoever watched this, I ain't taking off.
Kenny never takes off,
Nah,
brother Kenny.
I'm keeping. I'm gonna keep grinding to
Yeah,
this
brother
grind.
Kenny, man, you true to the game.
Yeah,
I don't have the passion anymore, brother Kenny, as you
I
have.
understand. I get it.
So it
Right.
is what it is. So anyway, what we set up today to have a little fun, we're gonna play an urban trivia game. In fact, we're gonna play Let's Argue. So again, we're probably not gonna have multiple family members. So we'll play for a little while and we'll just kind of make it do what it do. I appreciate you, Carol. So, loyal viewers that have been with me for a while, I truly thank you more than you know. That
Right.
you guys, even when I've taken off and had different things, that you continue to come back and support, and you support not just me, but again, Kenny, the TFG platform of shows. So I appreciate y'all more than you will ever know. So
most
as
definitely,
Carol say, she gonna keep watching. So Kenny, so
appreciate that. Yeah,
absolutely. So let's get it started. And so even if we play for, we'll stop, in real time, probably right at 8 o'clock for me, So let's kick this thing off. So Tasha and I were talking last night, and we had a couple of questions that we were debating as I was riding around on Friday night. I rode for a couple of hours. And we just sometimes get into these philosophical conversations about anything and everything, just so you guys know. So, Tasha, do you want to start with a question from the game itself, or being that it's just me, you, and Kenny, do you want to kind of bring him in on what we were talking about? And Carol, I'm sorry, yeah, Carol, and bring them in. So however you want to do.
Yeah, that's fine with me. We can start with one of the questions that we were talking about last night.
So throw the scenario out there, Tasha.
Which one? Does it matter?
No, it doesn't. It really don't. We have two really juicy scenarios.
So one of the questions that I came across, I don't know what I was doing whenever I saw it, but I asked Black, which is worse, the cheater or the cheat back?
Ooh.
But then I have a caveat to it too.
Right.
Oh. Which one is worse, the cheater or the cheat back?
You know what, Carol? I wasn't actually hunting hoes last night. It's been such a tough week on Fridays. A lot of times I use that as therapeutic riding where I get lost on purpose. So I literally just ride with no purpose, no direction. And I either talk to Tasha or my sister, or sometimes I just listen to music. And I just love getting lost in the city on a Friday night, before people really, really get out. So it relaxes me mentally. But yeah, so I wasn't actually hunting holes. Now, as I was coming in, those nasty, filthy bitches was starting to come out as I was coming in, but I wasn't hunting them. But back to the scenario. So I'm gonna tell you why Carol and Kenny, while you're thinking about it, I'll tell you. So we kind of went down a rabbit hole on that because, like Tasha said, we started adding variables in there. When it comes down to, the cheater and so for me, I feel like the main onus goes on the cheater, because to me, you've opened the door, and I said that you've given that person some get some dick free card that they can cash in at any time. But then Tasha added some layers to it that started to make me kind of waffle. So Tasha, if you want to add that in there.
Well, I didn't get the original answer on the original question.
Oh, well, I'm talking about what I said, but you waiting on Kenny's answer. Okay,
yeah, I wanted to get Kenny and Carol to see what they say, like which one is worse.
Okay, Carol says there would be no cheat back without the cheater. I'm just saying. Yeah. Carol, I felt the exact same way.
Right. I think so. The question is, which is worse, the cheater or the cheat back? Man, that's kind of like asking what came first, the chicken or the egg.
It is.
But I would have to say I think the cheat back is probably worse.
Okay.
And Tasha, what was your answer?
Why?
Okay, go ahead.
For me, I also said the cheat back is worse, but that's because of my caveat. Because I know my mind what's gonna happen. So, but for Kenny, why is the cheat back worse than the original cheat?
I just think that you're setting yourself up for a whole lot of disappointment when you try to get back. Because I'm gonna give a sports analogy. If you watch football or if you watch basketball, a lot of times the person that makes the foul first normally doesn't get get the technical. It's normally the second person that's caught. So in my mind, I think sometimes even though the cheater is wrong too, but the cheat backer, I think you're just setting yourself up for a whole lot of misery. In my mind.
So, so the caveat to that is, does it matter who the cheat back is with? And what I mean, so would that add like something else to it? And I'll give you the options for that. Would it matter if the cheat back was with a random person, just a stranger, just a random, right? Or would if it was an ex, a family member, or a best friend?
Wow. I think the cheat back would definitely be worse if it's with a best friend or a family member, because that's too close to home.
So my question then is, of all those she named, a random person, a family member, a friend, and did I get them all, Tasha?
Yeah, or an ex.
Or an ex, right? An ex, a random family member or friend. If you had to rank them in terms of who of those four would be the absolute most hurtful, a random person, an ex, a family member or a friend, who would be the absolute worst? And because I want to know your ranking all the way down, because my answer for me, who the one that I feel like I could live with.
From worst to least, to worst for me would be best. The worst would be best friend. Second would be a family member. Third would be an ex, and fourth would be a random.
Okay. I got you. So I'll just say this: the one I could live with, believe it or not, for me is an ex. Carol says for her, best friend, family, ex. So Carol, if I'm understanding you correct, the worst case scenario would be the best friend, then family and ex, and I'm assuming random is last. For me, the two I could live with is random and an ex. I feel like I can actually understand you revisiting an ex. There's a familiarity with it. I can live with it. What I can't live with, what I knew I can't live with, is family and friend. Random is okay too. You know, if you just slipping, you mean Tasha was saying, if you're on a vacation and you just got you some strange, I expect you to be doing that anyway. So that's just the way my brain is built. So that's why that's not even a factor to me. Even the random.
Is that me?
Huh?
Okay, never mind. I think that was me. You had froze on my end, but go ahead.
Okay, no. Randoms fall within the realm of what I think is going to happen anyway. So that for me is not even in the picture. I could live with an ex. Family member and friend is a total violation, except I went even further. One family member I could kind of live with. If it's my boy, I get where she might. Why are you looking at me crazy like that, Kitty?
I'm listening. I'm sorry. I'm listening.
I'm listening. I'm listening intently. That's my look. Okay.
My boy, my dog, if she fucks him, I kind of could get it. I kind of would get it. But if she fuck any other family member, I'm choking that bitch probably. It's gonna be some trouble, you know. And a friend isn't, because if you fuck a friend, you're ending relationships when you do family and friends. So if it's somebody I actually consider a friend, that's foul. That's foul on every level.
Right.
My boy, if she fucked my boy, I probably could say, okay, I get that. Now, if she fucked any of my other nephews or uncles or somebody else like that, then it's over with.
That's right, lady.
Kitty looking at me like I'm crazy. What's going on, Hannah?
Hey, what's up, Hannah?
Carol say no, she meant family first. So that's my thoughts, you know, because the ex I can kind of see, you know.
I can kind of see an ex too. I can. That's why it was lower on my list. it could be, you know what I'm saying? Because I can see that. That again, your
So,
familiarity and all that. So yeah, I get that.
but what if this is an ex that maybe like she throws like this is that ex for her that she,
Mm,
like meant a lot to her that you could
mm.
probably tell still maybe trying to like get in, just waiting on that moment, Drew Hills, type shit. So
Yeah.
if it's that ex, does that matter?
I
I,
want to hear your answer, Kenny.
I still I still don't I still would still somewhat get it.
Me too.
I would still get that just because.
Me
Yeah.
too.
Would I feel some type of way about it? Of course I would, but I would get it.
Me too, Tasha.
I can see it.
I would hope, because here's my thing. I would hope that X and I share some similarities. That's her type. To be honest with you. So I would hope that if she's with me, I'm not on the far end of the spectrum of what she normally goes for, because then I'm gonna have some questions. So I would, in ways, I would hope that whoever the ex is, she fell for him because he has some similar qualities that we share. That's what my brain would tell me.
I heard something the other day that I found very interesting along these lines of someone like being like your type or your preference. Like,
Okay.
what if you're,
Mhm.
and they said, like, what if your type isn't your type, but your trauma?
Ooh,
That's deep, and I think that
that's
applies to a
deep.
lot of people. I really do think, because sometimes, Tasha,
I
I do
think it
think people
does. Yeah.
pick. I think that's applicable. Now, it don't apply
Hmm.
to me.
Oh
Nah,
my
me either.
gosh.
It doesn't apply to me. I don't believe.
It don't
But
apply to
I
me either.
think I have a type that's opposite of who I am. That
Mm.
if I'm in a serious relationship, now if you just fucking, I don't care if you got teeth. That's not even important to me if you have teeth. Just to be honest, if we just fucking. But if we get to a point where in a relationship, I have a legitimate type of somebody that I would present. This is who I'm with, and they're going to be, in most cases, so opposite from me. Probably not a drinker, not a smoker, go to bed early, probably somebody that even don't even like horror movies. I like kind of that, quiet type or whatever, somebody I'm serious about, because I'm the fucking the project in the relationship.
So then that leads me to,
You the
sorry, and
project.
this just,
Okay.
like leads me to like a bunch of questions and everything. So can I safely say then, if you were to line up all of your exes, not the people that you fucked, if
Right.
everybody that you dated was in a room or in a line all together, there are similarities that
Yep.
people would be able to
Yep.
see
Yep.
from person to person.
Yep. Because I have that type. From my very first girlfriend to my first time I truly fell in love to a
Hmm.
serious relationships, it was a type. It was just a type. And then when I was in those relationships, I wasn't I wasn't this jolly fun person that you see. I was a different person, because it forced me to be with them very different with them.
Mm.
So yeah, so if I line them up, very different. I want to read a comment. Carol says, if it's an ex that I know you were with before, it matters, because did you ever stop meeting with them? Tasha said
That's what's
something
there.
very similar.
Messing with them,
Mm.
yeah.
Yeah.
Tasha said the same thing. Okay, so to my throwback, what's going on, Sister Hannah?
What up,
My
Hannah?
Hey,
my
Uh-huh.
throwback was that. So Carol, here's my throwback to that is that even if they stop messing with them, can you ever truly forget an ex? Can you ever truly forget an? I'm asking the question. Can you
Wow.
ever? Tasha's
This
question,
is heavy.
it brought it up right there. I can sit
Mhm.
here vividly, Tasha, Hannah, Carol, and tell you, I've never forgotten ex. They always gonna hold a special place in my heart. So, do you ever really forget an ex? Really?
how
I
did
don't.
holding
I,
places?
I don't. I'm like you, Black. I don't. I
Carol
haven't.
said, no, you don't forget them. And so, even though I'm not messing with them, I'd be lying to you, ladies, if I told you that if I ran across my last serious relationship right now, that I wouldn't feel something, no matter who I'm with. For me,
I get it, Black. I get it.
I don't know.
Because Tasha, I'm definitely coming to you because again, I being that I know a little bit of history, can you ever truly forget your exes?
I don't.
Go ahead, Hannah. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, you sure?
Yeah.
I was going to say, I won't say you can forget them, but to me, maybe it's just me, you don't hold no place in my heart. Like, I will know you.
Wow.
If I see you, I don't have to speak to you. I don't have to acknowledge your presence at all because you're ex for a reason. Wow. So, no, I'm not even going to acknowledge you exist. And not even.
Wow.
If you say hello, I'll wave and be cordial. I won't be nasty towards you. But you hold nothing in my heart.
Kenny, do you feel that way towards an ex? Would you feel that way towards an ex? See, me neither.
No, and it's funny. Hannah says something that I hear everybody say all the time. Well, they're ex for a reason. Well, yeah, that could be true, but sometimes the reason could be positive. You could have had a pretty decent breakup. So I think a lot of times people throw that out there and say, oh, they're ex for a reason. Well, no, we actually mutually agree. We are really cool. I'm cool with my, I only really had 2 serious relationships in my life, really, and I married one of them. So my first serious girlfriend, I mean, it was a little animosity, but I got over it, and we cool to this day. So yeah, I'm like you, Black. I exes, like I said, only had 2. They always gonna have a special place in my heart.
Carol even says one of my exes is one of my best friends, and we agree we're better off as friends. I've only had one bad breakup in my whole life. And no, and that's not accurate. That's not accurate. The breakup was smooth. She wanted to reignite the relationship, but we broke up, and which leads to Tasha's second scenario that we were talking about. The question last night about leading, who's responsible and giving a percentage. So Tasha, give that scenario because this leads right into the situation. I never had a bad breakup ever, but I did have one person that we were living together as friends. I made it plain and clear I was not interested in any type of relationship, but she thought eventually that's where it was leading. So Tasha, present the next scenario.
Okay. Well, let me comment this first.
Okay, I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm sorry.
No, that's okay. As far as like having feelings like for an ex and everything, to Hannah's point, and it's not that it was anything that ended badly, like it was a bad breakup or anything. I can see you and I no longer have feelings for you. I will only speak if you directly speak to me. But if I see you and you don't see me, I'm going along on my way. I'm not saying anything to you. You're gonna know that you're gonna notice the difference in how I deal with you.
I gotta ask my brother Bird, and you don't have to answer if you don't want.
I ain't gotta say it. You ain't gotta preface your statement, bro.
Okay. So I'm sorry because I know how me and Kenny feel. Do you feel the same way for you, brother? Is an ex completely written off, or do they hold it? I don't know how to ask that.
If they hold a special place in my heart?
Yeah.
Nah, man.
Put the drink down, Hannah. Put the drink down.
You know what?
Okay.
I think that's just I think it's my Scorpion nature.
Okay.
When I'm done with you, really I'm done with you. And then here you go. I know you're gonna say that because I'm mean.
You are mean.
No, I'm not. I might be. I am. But I got Black Air Force energy. But
I love it.
At the end of the day, it doesn't have to be a bad breakup. A lot of my relationships weren't bad breakups. If I see you, what's up? But like to Tasha's point, I'm not going to go out my way and be like yo or something like that. If you happen to see me, what's up? But other than that, it's cool. All right, what's up? But that's about it. I'm moving on.
You brought Scorpio up. Maybe it's the Capricorn in me that I would actually go out of my. If I'm sitting in a club and I'm with my woman, I'm sorry, and I see my ex. Hey, that's my ex over there. Hold on, sweetheart. Let me go. I'm going to fuck that.
A mofo would. What?
I don't see. I
don't see what's wrong with that.
A woman, and you go out your way to go talk to your ex.
So would you rather I pretend that I don't see her?
Wait till they walk in your view and speak if you want to speak, but don't run over there.
No, Hannah, this person, we shared some deep shit together, and I loved her at one point. I'm sorry, if I run into my ex, I'm going to make a beeline, even if she doesn't see me.
Hey, Black, when it goes, if it goes the other way, are you cool with it?
I'm perfectly fine with it. Yeah, so y'all missed the beginning part of it. Tasha was asking a question about what's worse, the cheat or the cheat back, and then we ranked. If the person cheats, I personally feel like the cheater is worse because anything that happens subsequent that you've opened that door. But then we asked, does it matter who they cheat with? If it's a random, an ex, a family member or a friend, and I said that I'm okay with her fucking an ex. I would get it. Let me rephrase. I'm not okay with it, but I get it because there's familiarity with it. And I have one family member, my boy. I won't say his name because I don't want to get him in trouble with his wife. But if she fucks him, I get it because me and him have some similarities. Now, if she fuck any other family member, we got a problem, And random, I expect her to fuck a random anyway. So. Carol says, Lee, I'm an Aquarian and I have introduced my husband to an ex. We're cool with that. So
what was the reason why?
Why she introduced him?
That's kind of like I introduced to an ex. Like, did they happen to cross paths or do they work?
Right. Good question.
Good question. I'm assuming they cross paths somewhere.
That's what I'm taking it.
Yeah, that's how I'm taking it.
That happened, then all right, I got you. But you ain't gonna just randomly be like, yo, this my old nigga. Like, nah, we ain't doing that. Nah, we ain't doing that. Now the Black Air Force energy will come out, Tasha.
Me and Kenny is sharing this view. I'm okay with it, and I would say to her, "Oh, baby, that's my ex over there. She let me go over there and say hi."
Right.
That's the creepy Capricorn crew,
right?
We're going Zodiac. Since we're going Zodiac, I'm a Pisces, and I think my problem is we love so hard. So when we done, we just done. Because as much energy as we give you, as much energy as we take away. And I think
I get it. I get it. I hear you.
But when I'm done, you do not exist in my world.
You know what this makes me think of? I'm sorry. Go ahead, brother. What you say?
Oh no, I said I agree. I co-sign. I'll be right back, guys.
Okay. Before Tasha add the second layer to this, we went all the way down.
Right. We really did.
We didn't even got to the game.
We didn't even got to the game yet.
Because me and Tasha talked about this for like an hour last night. I'm riding shit. We talk about like we going deep, and she get ready to go another direction with it. But you know what? I just had to add lastly. You know what this reminds me of? R. Kelly's song where he says, "When a woman's fed up," and I always remember those lyrics because I wonder if it's very different. Now, Carol, in many ways, again, shares some of our views, but I wonder. I don't know if it's different for women that you're able to, when you're done with somebody, completely walk away. I can't. I can't.
I think it's different for a woman, and I think the two women here can. I think they can pretty much say that. I think they are different than we are when it comes to
because
that.
Hannah, you said when you're ex for a reason, but Kenny brought up a good point. I've got breakups that it just ran its course.
Yeah,
But Tasha, I'm sorry.
I was just gonna say, to be fair though, even if I know you a lot of times, if I see you out in public, I won't speak. Not because, and it's not out of just meanness. I don't feel like talking.
You're different.
You just don't like people. We know, Tasha. You don't like people.
You're different. You're different. Tasha's different.
We did it.
Carol answered the question. She says about the scenario. She said, because we were in the same space and I will speak and introduce you to my spouse, I have nothing to hide. See, I like that.
And I like that.
I like that, Carol.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah. You know why?
You
Because
know?
I would rather my woman let me know.
Me
Hey,
too.
my
Me too.
ex is over there. Hey,
I'm gonna even joke with you about that.
Right?
You know?
Okay, cool. I'd rather do that than kind of
I'm gonna even joke with
yeah.
you about that. When I was with my wife and we would run across her ex, I would tease her about it every single time. I would literally look over and say, "That could have been you."
You know,
and we
funny?
would laugh about it.
I did the same thing with Bridget.
We would laugh about it.
I say, "There go your boy."
I'm sorry.
I was say, "Hey, there go your boy."
That must be a man
you
thing.
see your boy over there? I get to laugh. You see your boy over there?
I don't have a problem with it. Go ahead, Tasha. Take us. Okay, go down the other rabbit hole, Tasha.
Okay, so I was actually I saw a clip on TikTok and it presented this scenario. Say you meet someone, right? And you are upfront with them, you let them know that, hey, it's not like that with us. I'm not looking for anything serious. I want a situationship. Let's just keep it right here. We're gonna keep on fucking. This is it, right? And as the, like time progresses, like, yeah, you're in the situationship, but one party may begin to develop feelings, right?
Mm-hmm.
So whose responsibility is it to cut it off? Is it the person who's catching the feelings, or is it the person who sees that the feelings are being caught and does nothing about it?
I can't wait to hear this, but I want to say hello to Craig. What's going on, Craig?
What up,
Craig?
Welcome to the show. And please, I got to hear y'all answers because me and Tasha, we went there on this one. But Carol says exactly, it's a matter of respect. I don't want to make him feel as though something is going on. And then she's speaking to Craig as well. So, all right. So, whoever want to go on this one, go, please, sister, go.
To me, I might be wrong. This is just my opinion.
No, there ain't no wrong. This is
ain't no wrong. That's your
wrong.
Okay.
No wrong.
To me, the
We'll
person.
take your black card. I'm just
If I was,
kidding.
you know what? I thought we was
She done dissing you already.
Right, already. We didn't even started the game yet.
To me, I feel like the person that sees the feelings coming to them should cut it off, because sometimes you can't control your feelings. But if we agree in the beginning it's just sex, situationship, and nothing more, then I have to reiterate and remind you what our agreement was. We had a legal binding verbal contract that this was going to be situational only. So if you decide halfway through our agreement that you want other things, I have to cut it off, because that's not what we agreed upon. We didn't agree upon your feelings. We agreed upon sex, and that's it. So get the draws and bounce. Nothing more, nothing less. So if you come to me, I'm going to cut it.
So I want to be clear. You're saying then the primary responsibility is on the person that sees that person falling for this.
Yes.
Now, if you had to assess percentage of blame, what percentage would you give? What percentage is the person responsible who's falling? What percentage is the person who see they falling to say something or do something?
Percentage wise, I would say, see, dang, if we break it down percentage, I think it's equal. I'm not going. Maybe I think the person who caught it, and I think the person who sees it coming is a higher percent to let it go. The person that caught it just reneged on our contract.
So are you saying 50-50 or where you going with?
I'm gonna do 60-40.
60-40, 60% for the person who sees it coming.
Yes, to cut it off. Because think about it. If you make a deal and agree upon something and the other person back out on the deal, then it's your responsibility to hold them accountable to the deal they agreed upon in the beginning.
I'm ain't no right or wrong. Carol agree with you. She says right, Honda. Carol, I want to know your percentages. So you clearly agree that the main responsibility is on the person that sees that person falling deeper. Carol, what percentage do you give them then in this scenario? Bert, Kenny, where do y'all stand on this issue? Who's more responsible?
You want to go, Kenny?
You can go be wet.
Well, let be wet get busy.
What?
But All right. Well, I'm gonna go since I'm Mr. Black Air Force Energy for the night.
Okay.
I believe that if I see that coming and that they're catching feelings, you know what I'm saying? I gotta cut that off. You know what I'm saying? I also believe that you gotta know yourself, but at the end of the day, maybe there's something that triggered that other person that they did not expect or didn't see coming, and that's how they wind up reneging. But at the end of the day, I don't care. What I set forth, I was truthful with you, I was upfront with you, and guess what? It is what it is. Now, if you wind up catching feelings because for whatever reason, whether the sex is good or the way I treat you, whatever it is, then that's too bad. You know what I'm saying? You got to kick rocks because I don't got time for all that.
But you still feel that the heavier responsibility is on you to end it.
Oh yeah, definitely. Because if that person is not seeing, if they're catching feelings like that and you forgetting about what we talked about, then I gotta cut this short.
What percentage would you give?
My percentage, I'm gonna say 70-30.
Okay. Okay.
Look at Tasha, you know.
No, I'm loving it. I'm
we
here.
talked about this. Like we went in heavy. We had like a long conversation about these two questions last night.
Yeah, we were talking for a couple of hours. Carol says,
Yes.
I give 80-20%. I take responsibility for keeping things the way they should be. So she agreeing with you, Hannah, and she said 80% of the responsibility is on her to end it. Kenny, what you think, my brother?
I think the majority of the responsibility falls on the person that's catching feelings.
Mm.
And the reason why I say that is because you know what it is. You agreed upon that. So you can't change the rules in the middle of the game. So if you don't like the game, then you got to check yourself out. So I think for the person that's catching feelings, they doing themselves more harm than good and staying in something. Because a lot of times they caught these feelings and they think this other person, they can stay long enough and they can keep giving it to them and giving it to them to make them change their mind and change the rules. But when they tell you what it is up front, they ain't changing the rules. So it's best for you to cut your losses and keep it moving.
And what percentage do you give since you're swaying towards the person? What percentage?
Oh, 90%, 90%, 10%. 90%.
I should have said that, brother. I was gonna say 90.
90%.
Look at Tasha's face. Look at Tasha's face. That's my dog. That's my
The
dog
creepy
right there.
Capricorn crew.
That's
strikes
my
again.
dog right there. That's my dog. I feel me and Tasha was like, are you serious? Because my thing is, Kenny, I could have said it better. The rules are set. You know what this is. We went into it. I don't have control. The heart wants what it wants. Now, Kenny is worse than me, Tasha. I gave 70. I gave the bitch 30%. She kind of swayed me a little bit, Kenny, just so you know. She kind of talked me down a little bit because I'm like you. I feel like, no, I can't control. I can't be master of my feelings and yours too. And if the rules are set and we went into it with the understanding that this is not going to be serious, and I love what you said, Kenny, you keep thinking that it's going to happen. How the fuck is that my fault? And then I'm more responsible for it. Now, Tasha was like, well, you shouldn't be accepting gifts and this, that, and everything. Look, I don't know who fuck gonna turn down some shit that somebody give it to him, and I gave her a scenario. I gave a scenario. So if you're a woman and you tell a man, look, I ain't feeling you like that, but he said, but I'm feeling you that way, and he keep doing for you. Tasha says it's on you. No, if you tell somebody you don't feel that way about it, and I got an ex. I get home, I got groceries sitting at my fucking door, and I'm telling her I don't need groceries, but bitch, I'm not gonna throw those groceries out. I'm gonna keep eating them motherfuckers if you're gonna keep giving
That's
them.
right. That's right. That's right. That's right.
That's how you end up with your windows busted out. That's how you end up with a
I ain't turning
stalker.
it into this.
That's how you end up in a ditch somewhere. Okay, is but because you're encouraging the behavior, you're encouraging the infatuation. You're
Tasha,
encouraging it.
Tasha,
Yeah.
but if you deny it, it can still be the same situation.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're absolutely right. It could be, but also if you don't insist at the very beginning when you see that their feelings are changing for you, if you don't address it then, or you do it like kind of like, oh well, like we still ain't it still ain't like that with us. It still ain't like that with us. But yeah, you're still doing the same behaviors that made them fall that way for you. You're responsible for getting your head busted, or you wake up with somebody on
Wow.
top of you
See,
with a gun in your
Wow.
face. You deserve it. You fucking
See?
deserve it.
Wow.
see.
That
You
was
Now,
have
wild.
to
Carol agree
insist.
with you. She says, right, Tasha, fatal attraction.
It
But
is.
my brother DJ's chiming in. He said,
Yeah.
agreed. I'm taking the groceries and then calling the police.
DJ, shut up.
DJ, and that right there, in a lot of cases, we think it's funny, and that right there is how a lot of men get a lot of false allegations against them because best
Okay,
believe,
okay.
you call the police. Guess what I'm
okay,
doing?
so Tasha, you're right. Okay, I'm gonna give you some credit there because we live in different times. So maybe I would do things differently, but I'm sorry, DJ, Craig, Kenny. I ain't gonna put my boy in this one, but I will. Old times. Hana, this was a long time ago. So let me just say it that way. But what man gonna turn down pussy and like you told her what it is and you ain't chasing it, you're not looking for it, but she giving it to you. Come on, y'all.
Yeah,
And then when you end up in child support court behind it, don't be upset. Don't be sitting there like I shouldn't have fucked with
Tasha, my pull-out game strong. My pull-out game
It
is strong.
ain't as strong as you think it is. A lot of people think that it ain't as strong as you think it is.
Okay.
See, I ain't
never
touching
had
that.
no oops.
I ain't touching that.
You know.
Because I know.
You don't know if you had a oops. You might
Hey,
not have been informed.
That's why I ain't touching that. I'm not touching that. But
About that.
You might not have been informed.
I love the question. And again, Tasha, it's on them, in my opinion. It's on them. But now, Carol says, same as the woman with, woo.
Exactly. It goes both ways. There's a guy very, 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 very popular on TikTok. He has had the same fucking stalker for 5 years.
I saw that.
I got a question for you.
Crazy over him.
So I got a question. Tasha, I never had a stalker. And they knew what it was.
Thank goodness.
I did.
I never had a stalker.
Yeah.
I never had my tires cut. Yeah. The one situation, again, the breakup was smooth, but we were living together as roommates, and even the situation was such that she worked nights, I worked days.
What?
She started catching those old feelings, switched over to day shift, and I knew then. Now, so Tasha's point, I knew what was happening, but again, we were sharing the bills and everything. But my thing was that ended badly because I had a birthday party and I invited one of my exes and she didn't like what it went down. So it was what it was. And I cussed that bitch out.
But in 2024, you better learn how to fight because these bitches ain't gonna just go up and just getting cursed out. You better learn how to fight.
You're right. Different times. You're right. Different times. Carol said I did, talking about a stalker, and I had to call my brother. And DJ, your point is valid. Crazy pussy is some of the best. It really is.
Yeah, he right about that. He right about that, DJ. Well, we knew what he was insinuating.
Oh, paraphrase.
What Tasha? I didn't hear your. I mean, what's your answer on this? We didn't hear you. I didn't hear it.
For me, for me, it's far more on the person who sees the feelings of somebody catching feelings for them than it is on the person who's catching feelings. But if I had to assign a percentage, it would still be very close. It's like 56%, 54%. It's very close. It's still, it's still on both of y'all. So,
Nah,
but I still
That's
think
why I said we did not
I still
agree,
give-
Kenny.
nah,
We did
I
not
still
agree.
give it more of an edge to the person who sees the feelings. Like, you need to cut that shit out. Quit encouraging that. Quit breadcrumbing. Quit doing that shit.
Nah. I don't
That's why I
think
said that's
Quit-
my dog.
quit
That's my
nutting
dog
her.
up top.
Quit going raw. Quit doing that shit. You can't be doing that shit. That's what it is. So
Yes, I was fortunate, but different times. But Tasha, you make a valid point. Carol says, when I gave my husband's retirement party, I invited his ex-wife. I'm secure, so it didn't matter to me. I like
that's grown mature. That's
I like
grown
that.
and mature
I like
stuff.
that.
You feel me? That's what's
I like
up.
that.
yeah, but that was his ex-wife. We're not talking about that. We're talking about just like
Right.
That's still
knock
Yeah.
down.
Get it though. That's what's up though.
Yeah, no, that's what I love the maturity and
Everybody don't
stability.
ask nothing.
You want to invite?
No.
Okay.
Nigga.
I want to invite your ex-wife. Okay.
Are y'all
Okay.
Are y'all ready to play the game now?
Let's
This is
right.
46
Okay,
minutes
now
in.
we're going to
That's
play
that
the game.
Scorpion
Y'all ready
bitch
to
that
play the
came
game?
out. That quick Air Force, that black
We done
Air
went
Force.
through 46 minutes, and now we officially
Right.
started the game.
Sorry.
Oh, dang.
That was not the game, right?
That wasn't
was
the game.
rabbit hole
Well, we
shit.
came in late. I thought this started.
Yeah.
No,
No,
real
we
quick,
hadn't
Tasha, before you go, DJ says it's a little hypocritical because women do it all the time. It's only different when men do it. I agree. I
That's
agree.
the rules of the game.
They're double standards. We all know that's
I
what's up.
agree.
Yeah, unfortunately.
DJ, aren't you go back into retirement? Damn it! You said you retired.
Wow.
They did nothing to you.
Wow.
We'll start out with something easy, okay? So as far as and this is let's argue, okay? So as far as chicken wings go, drums or flat? What's the argument? Does it matter? Do you prefer drums? Do you prefer flats? Let's hear a nice little synopsis of each.
Oh shit, I'm flats.
I'm flats.
I'm flats.
I'm drums.
Yeah.
Ooh,
I
I'm
just
greedy.
Bert want anything.
Yeah, I'll take that. I'm gonna take the drums.
Oh, you
I'm
take the
drums.
So why you
I'm
always eat the
flats.
I like them both, but I'll take the drums because it's easy to get
So
to.
you need to eat
Exactly. You know. And to me, you getting cheated by that little fucking piece on the end that ain't got no meat on it.
Word. That's a tease.
No, I like
it's meat. You pull
that's
it
meat
off
on it. You pull it off it.
I'm talking about the little side. Oh,
Yeah.
okay, you just talking about just the flats.
the
Okay.
flat,
flats.
not the wings.
Okay.
No, yeah. The
Yeah.
flats.
I'm still with drums.
We're talking about buffalo wings.
I'm still
Yeah.
I'm still with
Yeah.
drums.
Flats.
Okay, let me
I'm
see what
flats.
anybody else said.
Yeah, Kenny.
Carol says flats all day, drums are tough. Not if they cook right.
Mm-hmm.
DJ say drums, more meat. Pause. LOL. Greg says flats because they have more meat and easier to eat.
It's easier to eat.
Okay, interesting.
Wait,
okay.
so I have a question for the guys. When you guys are eating like the flats and stuff, how are you eating them? Because I'm curious now.
Don't you start. I know where you
I'm gonna keep it real then.
I
I'm gonna keep
know
it
where
real.
you
I put the
go.
whole thing in my mouth.
That's like asking asking a brother how he eat a banana in
I
public.
know what you're
I know where you
insinuating.
going with this.
I know what
do
you're
too.
insinuating.
Me
Now,
too.
real talk. I put the whole thing in my mouth and pull it out. But that's different than eating a popsicle stick or a banana.
Pause.
Stop.
That was crazy.
Somebody clip that. Somebody clip that. And just put it out there in the world. Somebody clip that. Completely out of context.
DJ, you use a damn knife.
No, I'm just telling you. DJ say he used a knife.
You don't use no knife.
Greg says I take both bones out, then eat it. Pause. Double pause. No, I'm keeping it real. But Tasha, that's different than eating a banana or eating a popsicle.
I don't eat neither one of them in public, so I'm good.
So are all men? I'm so glad because this is a conversation we've had as well. So are all men like that with phallic shaped foods in public? You just don't eat anything that may be a little bit longer in public without breaking it or using
Yeah, in
utensils?
public,
I'm
you
just
can't.
curious.
Certain things you can't eat. Like if
Yeah,
I'm driving,
breaking
I have
it in
bananas
half.
with me all the time, but I break it off. I don't put the
Yeah.
banana in my mouth.
Yeah, I'm breaking it in half, Jack.
Break off a
Yeah.
banana.
I gotta break
And
that
yeah.
off.
And I'm talking.
Why are you
I'm talking.
breaking
Yeah, in
Don't worry
public.
about it.
You're not gonna put a banana up to your mouth in public.
No.
What's wrong with that?
I'm darn sure not no popsicle. You crazy.
And I'm too damn old to be. I'm too damn old to be eating popsicles, so I don't even eat them.
Hold on. I eat popsicles every single night, but I'm in the privacy of my own home. I eat popsicles. That's my treat at night. I eat popsicles, but ain't nobody watching. And I'll be sitting there laughing, thinking that damn, if I don't want nobody to see me eating this motherfucking popsicle. But
do you kind of be like the popsicles, like the bomb pops, and try to see like which color you can reach?
now you're doing too much. Now you're doing.
You know what?
I am not trying. Now you're doing too much.
Okay, you need to mute her. Can you mute her, Black? Mute her, Mike.
No.
Oh my god. Something is wrong with y'all, for real. For real.
Hey, it's a man thing. Craig said no glizzies or bananas in public. That's right. Nope.
That's crazy. So in a cookout, you're not putting a hot dog.
You would, but you know how you eat a hot dog? You know, you break it off.
In a cookout?
Yeah, you gotta eat it in a manly.
You can't. You can't be just putting shit up to your mouth that got some length to it. No,
I ain't want because you trying to eat. That's crazy.
Especially in today's time, because then you got that person sitting over there looking at you on the
looking at you. They watching too. They probably videoing you. They got their camera out. They doing everything.
You got like a lollipop, or you got like
I would never. No, that's right. Oh, DJ said, Black, you can't be Winnie the Pooh. I be Winnie the Pooh in this motherfucker eating my popsicles at night, but can't nobody see me.
Thank you. It gotta be in private, man.
That's ridiculous.
That's right.
Y'all are crazy. There's no stigma anymore, guys. You can eat stuff like that in public. It's fine.
No, it's not.
No, it's not.
No, I'm good.
No, it's not. You do not want to send the wrong signal there, Tasha. You do not want that wrong signal sent there. I like the way you ate that popsicle.
Word. In Atlanta, oh yeah, that's it. They be breaking down your door.
So this brings us to the next question, which I think is so appropriate after this one. So you're getting jumped, obviously, for eating dick-shaped food in public, okay? And your friend runs away. Would you still be their friend?
If you get jumped, no.
No, I'm fighting you for not jumping in after I'm done fighting.
Nah.
I'm gonna get them to jump you.
I'm coming to your house. If you ran home, I'm knocking on your door and I'm beating your ass for not helping me fight if I got jumped.
Yeah, that
Especially
in the operative word here, Tasha. The operative word is friend.
We friends.
Yeah,
that's the operative word, Tasha, is friend.
Right or wrong, I got you. We hash it out in the afterwards.
Thank you, Carol.
I'm gonna leave you
Carol.
Yeah. Even if you started
even Carol agrees.
Yeah.
So is there so for the guys, you're out, your girlfriend or wife can't handle her liquor, done started with somebody, right? And it's a group. So now you got to defend her. So now you getting jumped and she take off running.
Oh, I ain't running. I'm running up.
Look.
My question, hold on, question. My question, Tasha, is she running to get help?
She's running away. Like, oh my gosh, she's just running away. She done panicked.
She ain't getting no help.
They full on your ass. Nope. She ran to the car.
She's drunk. She's not eating soberly.
Well, clearly she must know that she can't handle liquor, but she's still gonna do it. Boy, you walk your
right.
Go ahead. What y'all gonna say?
Oh, for me, I'm whooping her ass when I get back.
What in the okay.
That ain't politically correct to say. I'm whooping her ass. Let me be politically correct. Me and her gonna get into it.
Look,
Me and her gonna get into it.
I'm Al Green. I'm Al Boots. I'm taking off the boots.
Oh, so if my lady run away while I'm getting my ass whooped.
Even Carol says she getting a beat down when I catch her. if there ever was a time, that's why I had to change. Look, we getting into it, but no.
Yeah.
Now, if you're going to get help, that's one thing.
Yeah.
But just to leave me and your drunk ass facilitated this?
Right.
And
Right.
you must not have been that drunk because you ran away. You saw what it was.
And she said, I'm not even advocating domestic
Drunk
violence.
heifer?
But yeah, Tasha, that's an ultimate. Ooh, that's an
Right.
ultimate no.
Drink down.
Yeah, that's definitely an ultimate no.
So real quick, I
gotta fight for your love.
Thank you. But I gotta tell y'all about a quick scenario. Me and Tasha's in a club. Me, Tasha, and I forget who all was with us. We in the one classic hits. It was CC's, and remember, Tasha, we had a table full of people, and somebody got smart, and we was about to thump. All of us was. Remember that?
What? Yeah.
All of us was about to thump. I'm grateful that I hang with people that if it's going down, everybody gonna fight. The women was gonna fight. The men was gonna fight. I forget all who was with us, but we was gonna go. We was gonna go, and I think it started. Tasha, remind me. Like when we had a long table and they was disrespecting you or some shit, and y'all something happened, and it kind of started slow, and it was one of those things where look, everybody was gonna go.
It was dudes.
It was dudes, but what it was is it wasn't me. It was the other person who was kind of in the way, sitting in an awkward manner in the way. But true enough, like the people did keep getting up, did keep bumping like the chair and everything. But at the same time, just get out the way.
Yeah. So I forget whatever started, but at that point it didn't matter because it was going to be go time. It was going to be go time. If I'm out with you, I always, when I used to go out back in the day, I used to feel extremely nervous because I felt responsible for the party I'm with, and I'm watching, especially the women all the time, making sure men don't touch them in the wrong way, don't disrespect them, because my feeling is, damn, I'm gonna have to fight here. You know what I'm saying? And Carol says that's the way it should be. We all go down together, and that's old school, Carol, the way it used to be. Ain't no running. We everybody gonna fight. All right, McMac.
Let's see. What's a better date? Dinner and a movie or carry out and Netflix?
Is it first date or already established?
We're for this one, we can just assume it's already established.
Okay. For me, either one. But we gotta choose.
Yeah, we gotta choose.
Yeah.
Netflix and what?
Netflix and carry out or dinner and a movie.
I would do at this point. I know I would do Netflix and carry out. I'm in it. And if it's first date, we doing dinner movie because I don't know you. I'm not coming to your house. We're not eating and congregating together in close places. But
hold on, say that one more time. You said if it's a first date.
If it's first date,
I got a question about that because I noticed that's a thing now. You said if it's a first date, you're not coming to the person's house.
I don't know you from a can. Okay. I'm not coming to your house. I'm not letting you know what kind of car I drive. I'm not letting you know anything. I will meet you at the place and we will congregate. And if I have to Uber and leave my car home so you don't know where I live or my license plate, I will. But I do watch a lot of ID.
I respect that.
Yeah.
I don't agree with it, but I respect it.
I will not. First day, I'm not coming to your home. I will not.
Craig says, I like to go out, so I would say dinner and a movie. Yeah. Carol says dinner and a movie. Take me out and we can watch Netflix anytime. Okay. What you say, Brother B? Which is better?
I like dinner. I like dinner.
Dinner and a movie.
And plus, I love dinner and then going to a nice movie theater and watching a good movie. That's good for me. Now I can do the other as well. I love doing that as well, but I love dinner and a movie.
Would you still make that choice if it's a first date?
A first date, a dinner and a movie?
Mm-hmm. Over Netflix and carry out. Okay. Interesting.
Whoa, wait a minute. Time out.
That's why I want to make sure I'm hearing you.
The other one is cheaper.
Depending on where you get in from.
That's why I want to see where you're at. So if it's a first date, and even not just a first date, you to Hannah's point, she going through fucking James Bond routine before she even fuck with you.
I don't know.
Yo, that sounds like a disclaimer. I was like, what the?
You know. So if it's a new relationship or even first date, like I said, are you choosing dinner and a movie versus Netflix and carry out?
I'm choosing dinner. I'm choosing dinner and a movie because I want us to be in a setting and I want us to have a little bit of combo and know what's going on. I don't want to be trapped up in the crib with you. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I don't know.
You full of crap.
I don't know.
But
But let me put
some nut cheeks.
side note.
Some cheeks and meat and food.
Side note to my fellas and Tosh. She invited me over to fix electric and had hot shorts on.
Was that the
We
date?
did not have sex.
Was that the date? Hot shorts and electricity? What?
Boy,
We about to add that.
Don't lie to these people.
Boy, this is a hell of a let's argue game. Boy, this is a hell of a let's argue game.
I was not trying to trap him.
Black, Tasha.
But how long did I know you before? I knew you.
Hold on.
Hannah, I have a question. Hannah, I have a question. Now, are you gonna help him in that fight? Or are you gonna let his ass get jumped?
I'm still helping because ain't nobody jumping.
Oh no, she gonna throw down. She will
I'm
throw down.
jumping in. No,
She will throw down. That's one thing I know.
I'm coming in this fight. If you
might let him get a few kicks in.
Craig says, I agree, Hannah. You can't come to my house on a first date.
Well, women say they robbing y'all nowadays.
Carol says, right, Bert, and they go batshit crazy in the crib.
You make him sound feral, Craig. The fuck?
Kitty, which is it for you? Now, this is my Capricorn brother. I want to see which is better for you.
Obviously a first date, I gotta go with dinner, I guess, in a movie. Me personally, I don't like movies on a first date. I would never take a woman to a movie on a first date because then you don't really get to talk. You watching the damn movie. But since this was the pick, I have to go with dinner and a movie on a first date.
Still my dog, because I agree with you on 50% of it. Craig says, maybe I'm old school, but I don't know too many women who would accept a date at a man's home. I thought they would consider that cheap, which explains, Craig, why I'm alone, because I ain't taking no bitch to no dinner on no first date because in this new age, they're expecting you to whip out some debit credit card, the black card, and they think it's normal for to spend $150, $200, and you got me. You're going to have to. If I spend $200, well, you fucking all weekend. I mean, all weekend. If I spend that kind of money.
$200
all weekend. You heard what I said. Head and tail all weekend. If I spend that kind of money, and I don't know you either. You likely to get me to spend that after I've known you, and I know the pussy is good, and we got a good vibe, and you ain't gave me no diseases and some shit like that. But right off the bat, bitch, we getting a Chinese food carry out. You can sit your monkey ass right over here. We find a real good movie. And I ain't gonna be at your house because I don't want nobody jumping out at me. So this is why I'm alone.
Chinese food.
Oh boy.
Well, it ain't. I'm just saying it's gonna be something within reasonable. We just talked about hot wings. I can go get fucking 20 hot wings, and it comes with the. I just got me some tonight. Comes with the little drink with it and shit. So bitch, sit over there, eat them flats. I got great air, big screen TV. I got liquor in this bitch. My couch is pretty comfortable.
Ooh, Black say you better sit over there and eat them damn flats.
Hey, Black. All seriousness though, if you was taking somebody out, right?
I'm serious.
If you decide to, no, I know. If she was bad, and you know what? Would that still uphold? Like you would still get those wings and whatever?
Bert, when them lights go out, they all look the same to me.
You right.
But
I don't give a fuck about what you look. I don't need a hair. I don't need a makeup. You don't even got to have teeth. You can have a big fat eye in the middle of her head. It don't matter.
No
teeth. Sometimes no teeth is a little bit better. I'm uncircumcised, so that's a whole nother story. But anyway,
she is going to let your ass get whooped too.
At that point, you gotta have
everybody.
Oh God!
Hold on.
Can he answer? Okay, I was gonna say, can he answer?
Yeah,
Yeah, Kenny answered. I want to get a couple of comments. Carol says, "No, Craig, not cheap, but it could be dangerous today."
Very dangerous.
So again, I'm gonna have to take that chance because I ain't spending that kind of money. Jesus says, if you're just trying to smash, women should know that's a sign he doesn't like you. If I like you, I'm going all out for the day. DJ, I could really, really like her, but I don't like the bitch enough to spend $200 on her right off the bat. Now, after the pussy is good and you in a good rotation and we feeling each other, and like I said, I done went to the clinic and I got my clean bill of health, then we can start talking about better quality dates. But initially, no.
What?
Craig says, question for the women, would you accept coffee on a first date? And I'm with you. Well, I agree with you, Kenny. I'm not going to no movie because I can't get to know you in no movie.
Right.
So we can't get to know you. DJ says too much information.
You ain't never lie.
Right, DJ.
Carol says, Craig, I have. It's a great way to start a conversation.
With the coffee.
And she's agreeing.
Okay.
Y'all know I got diarrhea in the mouth. As Tasha said.
I'm with Carol. Yeah, for a first date, I would accept coffee. That way, I know if I want to have another date with you because we can have a conversation.
I'm okay with that.
Right.
I'm okay with that.
But that's cool because a lot of women say they don't like it. A lot of women say they don't like that.
Which makes no sense because how do you get to know someone?
But to your point, Hannah, you taking a Uber and a Lyft, and you don't want them to know where you live. So okay,
it's truly mission impossible. With her trying to find her is ridiculous.
I have why I say this.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
And that's what I said.
No, I get it. Yeah, I get it. Yeah, as a woman,
so I'm all
I get
with the
it.
coffee.
And I'm taking my son.
I'm with the coffee.
Yeah, it's safety first.
I'm all for that.
I get it.
But now in that coffee date, I'm talking now after we talk and get to know each other. You best believe I'm saying, well, shit, why don't you come over? You know,
what,
why don't you come
after coffee?
And it got to be that same day, but I'm saying we can sit and get to know each other coffee. But the first date, I'm definitely, DJ, I'm trying to smash right off the bat. I ain't got time to be wasting, you get to know throwing somebody a month and shit, and then you find out the pussy is trash. You done wasted all that time.
You done wasted 30 days.
Yeah, no.
30 days gone.
Go past 30 days.
Yeah, 30
now,
days gone.
I'll say this, Hannah, to your point. For me, as far as like a first date, I will prefer to drive. I'll prefer to drive myself. You drive yourself, but best believe I am taking a picture of your license plate.
I'm okay with that.
I get it.
I'm okay with that.
I get it.
And I'm gonna you will be looked up. I will by that night. I will have your address. I will know.
And she ain't lying. No, Tasha ain't lying. She for real. She for real.
And your mother's address.
I don't have a problem with that because I don't care about that.
No.
If you're
I
as
get
good
it.
as Tasha, and you really, because first of all, I'm not giving you my real name anyway. You meet my representative. I'm just saying, you be my representative. But see, fucking with somebody like Tasha, she is like a detective. So again, if you that good, you can find out. That's fine. Then I guess you really will know where I stay. My thing is,
for the date, I'm not going.
I think about it more like this though, like just in case something happens, this shit is saved in the drive. Okay, so they're gonna be able to see pictures that I took during my last moments. You're gonna have like I'm gonna take a picture of you on the side, So yeah.
This is why me and Tasha's best friends, because I see she got too much shit going on. And again, it's too much, it'd be too much of a hassle. I need dumber women, who are willing to sacrifice more. So DJ says, date or no date, I prefer the date ending in smash session.
Wow. DJ. Wow.
Carol says, my first date with my husband, my kids knew his tag number and found out where he worked too. Damn.
Oh yeah.
That's the way it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
It's like that.
Yeah.
Did you ask your husband to come on over and fix the electric or something?
Negro, you know why I needed you to do that. We got gonna bring that was over 8 years ago.
Cheek season.
My man Craig says, at DJ, I agree. It's like Black said, they want $200 date these days.
But let me ask Hannah some on that. Be wet. So you knew he was coming over to.
I wanted to ask that too.
Take care of some. So why didn't you dress more appropriately?
Beautiful question.
He was coming over.
Beautiful question.
Right now.
Not the shaming.
Mini shorts. They were
hold on. What?
Shorts. In his mind, They were mini shorts. And then also, when we talked that night for like 4 hours, I didn't even sit on the same couch with you, so I was not leading him on.
I was still in the
No,
crib.
no, Hunter. I didn't
They
say
were
you was
regular
leading him on. See, now you missing. You missing.
Go ahead, Kenny. Go ahead,
My
Kenny.
question.
Go ahead,
I did
Kenny.
not say you were leading him on, but I will say that you was putting some bait on the fishing hook. Am I correct?
No, I will tell y'all why. I dressed up for work all day, every day. It was at 9 o'clock at night.
Stop it, Hannah. Stop it.
Why you want to act
Stop
like
it.
I wanted you? I
That's
didn't want you.
shaming.
Hunter.
You wanted me in
Stop
their
it.
house though, didn't you?
Not the shaming. Not the shaming.
But you're shaming niggas.
That's not
and
shaming.
That's
That
not
is shaming.
shaming.
Stop
No,
it.
it's not.
That is
That's
shaming.
stating
Or should I
obvious.
have somebody else?
No,
Hunter,
we're
read
not-
this comment. You
we're
knew
not shaming you,
exactly
Hunter.
what you was
I
doing.
had on regular shorts. He claimed when I walked, they was rising. No, they were not.
And I'm gonna show you how women taking up for her too. Look, it was hot, and her sister wanted
And
to
it
be
was
comfortable.
hot. It was literally roasting. I had a new home. It wasn't wired right.
Carol, really?
It was
First
not
of all,
my fault.
women,
Why would you
y'all
look?
are,
Why would you looking that hard? Be wet.
Thank
You should have been looking at the
Oh,
electrical.
where else he
okay?
gonna look? Where else he gonna look?
You're supposed to be looking
At the electrical. That was what was broke.
I was-
Okay.
He was looking at the electricals. He saw the fuse box soon as he walked in. He was looking at the electrical.
Look at the lights and the wiring.
I'm
Okay.
trying to tell you,
But nothing happened. So clearly I wasn't leading you on.
fellas. I'm gonna say
You know
this.
I'm just teasing. You know I'm just teasing.
No,
you,
no, we
Hunter.
all
I
teasing.
really-
But no.
But I'm serious about this.
I was trying to trap him.
I ain't saying you. No. I ain't saying you trying to trap him. But I am gonna say
Yeah,
this,
like
and I'll
that.
stand by this 100%. Ladies, y'all are way smarter. Y'all are three
Damn
steps
sure
ahead of
smarter
us. So
than we
stop
are.
that
Thank
shit.
you.
Okay.
Stop that
Mhm.
shit. You
Well,
knew.
look, sake of
You
the
knew when he was
show,
coming on. You knew what you had on.
Lee, since this is real talk for the sake of the show, I will admit years later, yes, I was trying to tease a little bit.
Thank
Are
you.
See,
Wow.
I knew it. I
Thank you for
knew
giving
it.
me
I
that.
knew it.
Thank you for giving me that.
Thank you.
Thank you for giving me
Yes.
that. Thank you for giving
We
me
are
that.
happy and satisfied now, Hunter.
Hannah,
Yeah, we good.
Hannah, we really know the truth. We really know the truth.
We good now, Hunter.
Yeah,
Thank you for
hey,
admitting
that's
that.
all. Thank you for giving me at least that. DJ
Right.
says,
We
if
know
a
the
woman
truth,
did that to me, I would told her yuck. DJ, you a damn fool.
Not
You a damn
yuck.
fool. And I told her put some clothes on. You a damn
Wow.
fool, DJ.
He just, oh no, somebody must be looking over his shoulder while he's typing it. Yeah, you better be careful about what you gonna say.
Right. Hey, DJ, if you can, DJ, wink, put a wink emoji
I
in
know,
there so
right?
we know you okay. We need to see a wink emoji.
Phone, DJ.
That's how I was. I was like, yeah.
You ain't say no yuck.
All
Are
right,
you
what you
happy
got
about-
for us next, Tasha?
Okay, I
Yes.
want y'all just to keep your minds open wide as a prairie whenever I say this. Okay, keep it
Uh-oh.
just be open,
Uh-oh.
open. Okay. Would you prefer the Barack and Michelle love or that Will and Jada love?
Ooh, good question, though.
That's easy for me.
Who want to go first?
It's
Be
me.
open. Just be open.
I'll be.
You know what? Okay, I'm glad you said it. I'm glad you prefaced it. I'm glad.
I want to know why you say
Tasha,
be
I'm glad
open.
you prefaced
Tasha.
it.
Why you say be
I'll
open is my question. Why you say be open?
I get it. I get what she's asking.
I get to be open.
I get what she's asking.
I don't. I might be on slow today, but
Because
why you
people
say be
look
open?
to him because he's in love with his wife so much, and he stick through a hard bull crap after she did this.
Oh, gotcha.
So
okay.
you gotta be.
Mm.
Now I will say this.
Mm.
I'm gonna preface it by this. When I was younger, I looked at Will and Jada's relationship different. And at one point in time, I thought, oh yeah, that's love. To me, I would rather Barack and Michelle because I feel like Will and Jada are settling for each other. And I've been married before in a settled marriage. And it wasn't because I just wanted to be with you. When they said ride together, die together, bad marriage for life, they meant bad marriage for life. So they're just settling for one another. And I've been in that situation. So for me, I won't want to settle. And I feel like they're just comfortable. They've been around, they got married, but no prenup. Let's say that too. So I feel like I wouldn't want to settle. I understand that Will right now they both had their other relationships, but I would rather someone who got me, who will help me go to the next level and not settle for me.
Okay. Before anybody else answer, go ahead.
I just want to ask Honda one question real quick. Why do you think they are? Why do, in your opinion, why do you think Jada and Will are just settling?
Great question.
Because they really don't have to. I just wonder why you think so.
Great question.
So if y'all, I don't know if y'all read his book or not,
but
he stated that no matter what she do or whatever she do to him, he will never leave her. So therefore, if you allow someone to just disrespect you blatantly and won't leave at all, you're settling because you deserve more in life. When you're younger, sometimes you don't realize how much you deserve. But the older you get, the more mature you get, you realize you should deserve more. And for someone to just, no matter what they do to you, dog you or whatever, you're still going to be with them, you're settled. To me, that's settling. And I'm only saying it because my first marriage, I put up with so much. Okay. I settled for the kids.
I love this question, Tasha. Love this question.
And I settled for religion. Two things that I went through. So I kind of recognized the signs because I told myself I would never leave. I would never do nothing. I'm just going to put up with the abuse or whatever it is.
I love everything you're saying. I love everything. I want to get in the family because they've answered this as well. Carol right off the bat says Barack and Michelle, Will and Jada are fools. DJ says Barack, of course. Jada doesn't like Will.
She doesn't.
Craig says Barack and Michelle, if I had a woman like Jada, one of us would be dead.
You ain't never straight up.
Dead?
Carol said that was before the crazy-ish came out. And then she says, at Craig, and so would Will as a woman. Okay. So I know where you stand. Hannah, brother, Beware, where do you stand on this one?
I'm going to go with Barack and Michelle. See, with Jada still has an opening for Pac. And it's always been that way. And it seems like Will been always trying to chase after that ghost of Pac because he know how Jada felt about him. They can say that was a brother-sister thing. No, it wasn't. It was something deeper than that. And I think that she kind of settled. Of course, she admitted she settled to marry Will. She really didn't want to marry Will.
She did say that.
She said that. She said that her mom is the one that really forced her to marry him. So I don't want that. I don't want somebody that just I'm second best.
Okay.
And you still hold a candle for a dead nigga? No.
Go ahead, my brother. Go ahead, my brother.
For dead boys, like come on.
No, he said it right. Go ahead, my brother. Kenny.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I want to go with Barack and Michelle. I mean, I don't know what they're like privately. But as far as what they're showing openly, that's what I want. You know what I mean? You know, they that type of a union, they support each other, family, the whole nine. That's what I'm for. Will and Jada, that's total dysfunction, man. And I can't operate like that. And I agree with what they said. Like, listen, one of us, we're gonna be underground, man. We're gonna be underground for real. You think with somebody my son's age? Get out of here, girl.
That's why I say let's get some more context here. Carol says, like effing their son's friend. Mm-hmm. Carol says, mine too, Hannah. The second one is what I really needed.
Yes.
She says, Barack and Michelle respect each other. Those two don't. And she agreeing with you, Bert. And she even saying the resurrection of Tupac, shaking my damn head. And Bert, DJ is saying, go ahead, my brother. He's applauding what you got to say. Standing on business. Brother Kenny, where do you stand on this?
I definitely Barack and Michelle. I think, looking at Jada's and Will's marriage, I mean, that's just dysfunction at its finest. I don't know why would someone want to stay in that type of marriage, but to each his own. But I also want to say this about Barack and Michelle, and peace be upon Michelle's mother, who passed away on yesterday. By the way.
No.
Oh wow, I didn't know that.
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
Mama Robinson passed away at 86 yesterday.
Oh wow.
But I would say this: I watched a few interviews with first lady. She always gonna be first lady to me, Michelle.
Me too.
And she said that her and Barack. She said, I know we look like the greatest couple on earth, but we had some rocky moments too.
That's
Yeah.
right.
And there was some situations where we had to kind of figure out how, our communication, especially during his presidency. She said, so yeah, we had some rocky times too. She said, but the thing that got us through is because of a respect for one another. And I think that's the biggest thing, the respect and love for one another. And I think that's what a lot of us admire. So definitely Barack and Michelle is what I would want.
Okay. Carol adds, all the allegations about them both, talking about Will and Jada, is just too much to deal with.
That's too much.
Everybody has rocky times.
Right.
What Carol says, everybody has rocky times.
Yeah.
And I'm going to start with that last statement that you made, Miss Carol, that every marriage that I know of literally has rocky times.
Yeah.
There's no such thing, in my opinion, of a perfect marriage.
Nope.
Having said that, I'm glad you prefaced this, Tasha, with have an open mind. And Craig is agreeing with you, Carol. I used to open this very show with a montage of, I love me some Will and Jada, but I wish y'all would just shut the fuck up. That was my opening.
Sure
and if people haven't noticed, I haven't played that in a long time, and there's a reason why. I had to rethink what I believe about their marriage. Sitting from the outside looking in, it appears as dysfunctional as can be. But then with all of the things that's happened in their marriage, the entanglement, what I perceive as disrespect, you know why I had to pull back? He's the one that got to live in it. And for whatever reasons, he is not only decided to stay, he recommitted and riding side by side. Oh, and by the way, she ain't left him either. She has every right at any point to pick up and say, well, I want a divorce. Their kids are grown. And because they haven't signed a prenup, she can literally walk away at any time, live her life, and get half. So from the outside looking in, at first you would think Barack and Michelle, and we don't know the inside was any workings of any of these relationships. But here's what since you say have an open mind, I can't believe I'm about to say this. It's about 50-50 for me, believe it or not. Because while on the outside, it appears that Barack and Michelle have this great solid marriage, I don't know that if they're together out of some sense of duty. And to your point, Brother Kenny, I'm not 100% on board with that. A lot of the interviews I've seen her in, that she seems to in the same way, go out of her way to make you know that he's not perfect. And I stayed with him for a variety of reasons. And that y'all looking at us as if we some perfect couple, but oh, wait a minute, we're not. And it took a lot of hard work and this, that, and the other. And I don't doubt any of that. But if you're going to ask me, I'm divorced right now because my wife, I got to a point where I felt like I needed somebody that's willing to go through the fire with me. And once I didn't feel that ultimate level of security, I didn't have a reason to stay in it. I felt like I'm not going to be the only one fighting to stay in this marriage. And whether I believe Will and Jada is toxic or not, one thing that can't be denied, they with each other to the fucking toxic bitter end or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah,
and
true.
I have to have a certain amount of respect for that, because I've even said this. What truly broke my heart about having to initiate the divorce was, at the time, I knew men who were beating their wife. I knew men who were openly cheating. I've seen relationships at that time that they weren't taking care. And I felt like at that time I was a fucking good husband. And to have somebody that I love so deeply wonder aloud if they were missing something out there. It broke my fucking heart. And so for me, as much as I loved her, my head is stronger than my heart. It broke my heart. And I knew I had to let her go and discover whatever was going to make her happy. Now, I wasn't going to be sitting around twiddling my thumbs. And so when I look at Will and Jada, whatever secrets they're keeping for each other, whatever torch be wet she's carrying for Tupac or whatever, all that might be true. But at the same time, I can't sit here and say that Michelle and Barack is some standard for me either of what I want, because what I want is, if you with me, don't air my laundry out in public either way. And why is it necessary for you to sit on interviews? You might be doing it in a sophisticated way, but you too are going out of your way to let people know that, yes, my marriage is not perfect. And that's true, but also how difficult it was to stay with him and to be with him. So I'm going to say 50-50 for me, that I don't know what the inner workings of any of these relationships, but I had to pull back on Will and Jada, that because there's a quick saying I say to people whenever I've been called to give advice about people's relationships, and I get those calls quite a bit. There's a simple rule I follow: if you like it, I love it.
Sorry, y'all, to fight on my bed.
No, I got you. My rule is simple: if you like it, I love it. So if Will and Jada, who are two filthy rich, still attractive people, if they're choosing to stay together, who am I to say that their marriage is that bad? And just because on the outside this was the president and the first lady, for all I know, she hates his fucking guts, and they used each other politically to help rise and boister each other.
That could be true too.
Right. That's true. That could, you know.
I would like to hear your view. Tasha, I would like to, before you go, Tasha, let me read a couple of comments, but I definitely want to hear your view, McMack. Carol says, I think money is a factor, and together they can live with all the BS.
True.
And so I can make the argument that since Barack and Michelle has left office, they've been about the money. But okay.
Yeah, true.
Carol says, but the difference is since they were willing to work at it. And again, I think Will and Jada is proving that as well. It's not a standard, but there's a level of mutual respect that they own their ish. I agree, but you know, anyway, Tasha, I'd like to hear your thoughts on this.
Well, I mean, you kind of stole my thunder a little bit.
I'm sorry.
Because that's exactly what I was gonna say. That's why I wanted to preface it with just keep an open mind. Yeah, without all this, you know, that we know.
I think you're
to be with one another. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, you're back.
Okay, they choose to be with one another. They choose that. Yes, it is dysfunctional. Yes, it's messy as hell. And yes, they may not like each other, but it was, you know, love. They definitely love each other. Because why in the fuck would he go up there and embarrass himself in the manner that he did by getting upset over something like that? So, you know, and as far as Barack and Michelle, we don't know. We don't know what the inner workings of their relationship are. Of course, they're not going to argue. It probably wouldn't look too good to see, you know, like the president, even if it is an ex-president and an ex-first lady, it still don't look good to see them arguing out there in public and everything.
Good point.
Maybe if we saw like a little bit more of Barack taking Michelle's wig and throwing it outside on the lawn, maybe we might feel different, okay? Like, I'm tired of seeing this shit everywhere. Taking her clothes and throwing it out the front lawn of the White House, you know? So he tired her. So I'm sure, you know, of course, like all relationships, like you go through things, but maybe if we strip it down to like its core, it could very well be a lot of like the same reasons why Will and Jada.
I agree. I agree.
So to me, it's the same. You know, it's the same.
I love. That's why I love that question. And every point y'all made is right. I'm not knocking any point anybody made. But it just made, being that you said have an open mind, it just made me take a pause, because it's easy to say, "Oh, Barack and Michelle," but how much do we really know about people's marriage for real, other than what they present?
would it have been a fair question if maybe it was Cardi B and Offset?
I don't want none of these marriages.
But so yeah,
That's-
so
that's
that would have been
Let's start
different.
with that.
But Tasha, that's why I make this interesting, because
Is it bad that
you're
I
talking politicians, and there is a built-in
Yeah.
agenda to appear as perfect as possible. Donald Trump and his wife are still together for whatever the reasons.
and she
So
hates
whatever, we can sit here and think he's a horrible person, but they're staying in it for whatever the reasons. And so you got a Hollywood couple and a political couple. I'm not willing at this, when you say it, to just immediately jump on the bandwagon, because behind closed doors, you don't know what somebody. The reason why I say that Be Wet and Hannah is my favorite couple, and I know y'all from here, but over the years I've come to know you guys, and for what it's worth, that you've allowed us to come into your home and get to know you. It is the realest shit I see.
Mm-hmm.
And for that, I respect it.
I don't even like
Because I can sit here and tell you, I know couples right now are together, and to Tasha's point, but there's reasons why they're together. And these are the same couples on social media where people are saying, oh, relationship goals, but I know different. I know it personally. I know different. So you have to be careful what somebody presents. Hell, me and my wife, by all accounts, we had no children, had a shitload of, we were stable financially. The fucking was still good. We still liked each other, and the marriage ended. And I just told you guys why. It broke my heart that for all that I felt I brought to the table, she felt there was something missing. And I had to process that. Now, here I am in retrospect, I come to understand it. Now that didn't mean it hurt any less, but I come to understand it, that she moved from her mother's house. She went from being a daughter, living in a room, sharing a room with her brother, to being a wife. I had fucked and had experiences. So for her, there was that, what am I missing out there? So I don't hold it against her. And that's why I said we were too young. We jumped into it and we didn't know any better. And I didn't have the tools to cope with dealing with that. So I took the easiest way out, was let me set you free. You go do your thing and I'll do mine. And I couldn't wish her nothing but happiness today. I still think she's searching for me, but that's a whole nother story.
Oh my Lord.
Yeah. Trust and believe. The third husband she got, he can't fuck with me.
Third husband.
She on husband number 3.
That's that creepy Capricorn shit right there. Again,
Wait a minute. The creepy Capricorn. Oh, that's what it is now.
Hey, ex-wife, if you watching, your face is still a face that comes in my dreams when I think of a wife. So you'll always be at the top spot, and your husband ain't shit compared to me.
Wow.
Yes, I said it.
Wow.
All right. Now, when they pull up and you get your ass whooped, and I see the video, I'm gonna send some virtual kicks, okay?
If that ugly ass old man whooped my ass, I need to be whooped. I said it. I'm like Charles Barkley. I'm like Charles Barkley. He can't whoop my ass.
You know what he look like, Black?
Hell yeah. He can't whoop my ass. And anytime you think about replacing me, you better wake the fuck up, X.
Hey, is he the same age as us, or is he older?
He's a little older than I am.
He a little older than us.
Yeah.
Okay.
In order to find all the good qualities that your boy brought to the party, she had to go out and do something different. Because again, if you watch it or you or your friend, I put that pussy on track. I trained that pussy. And that go for my ex too. All the good loving you getting from my exes, I put that pussy on track.
Well, I can't even ask the next question.
Wow.
He done took over the show.
Let me read a couple of comments. I'm sorry. Craig says, I understand going through tough times in a marriage because none are perfect. But when you're openly confessing your love for another man, that's too much. I've never heard Michelle do that. Jada has. I agree, but
I
could
agree,
she
Craig.
could she do that? To Tasha's point,
She could.
politically she couldn't.
Yeah,
Hey,
politically, yeah, she could
Carol
do that.
says,
She can now.
look, Carol says, and that's what I resent about her going on these circuits now. But Carol says, look, it ain't always roses over here, but we work at it on a daily basis. We both know what we want.
Right.
I can be bullheaded sometimes. I love it.
Agree.
Got you, CC.
She laughing at you, Tasha, because again, if I get my ass whooped, I need it whooped.
Yeah.
Crazy.
I'm gonna tell you. Go ahead.
So I'll ask the question. I don't know is everybody still watching porn? This might be personal, but I'm just asking. It just goes along with the next question.
What kind of porn?
Well, that's going to be the next question. So, if you're currently watching porn,
okay,
in your search history, is it BBW or Ebony? And if you're not currently watching porn, which category is your preference? BBW or Ebony?
Oh fuck!
Okay, hold on.
Is that for the men?
Y'all probably can answer that for me. Y'all probably already.
You said BBW or Ebony?
Or Ebony, yeah.
Okay.
Y'all probably can answer that for me. I know y'all know mine.
I was gonna say I know me and my Capricorn brother is 1000% together on this.
Y'all already know. Shit.
Is this a real question?
Yeah, it's a real question.
Hell, I didn't make it up.
It's a real. Tasha said, "I got receipts. Here it is. Here's the question."
First of all, so I guess the first question is: do y'all still watch porn? Do anybody still watch porn?
Mm-hmm.
No.
Kenny says yes. Tasha, you say no? You don't watch porn?
No, I have a mental Rolodex. I don't need porn.
Oh wow.
Must be nice.
I'm trying to tell you. Go ahead, baby girl. Posters.
Damn, I'm gonna need for y'all to remember some shit. Y'all need some ginkgo biloba. Y'all just ran out of memories or something. Shit.
Why remember when you have the access? You have the access.
Right. Some of us don't have the access. Must be nice.
I was one of those categories.
Okay, I get that.
I don't need a BBW now. Since if we have to say what we did watch.
Okay.
I would watch DP.
Oh, okay.
DP.
Double penetration.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say. I guess.
Boy, that damn be wet on it, boy. Y'all should, y'all should went on Family Feud with this topic.
Shit. You threw me off. Carol says nope. I haven't watched it in years. Be wet. You want to add anything?
I was all over the place.
Animals?
I was all over.
Animals?
Not animals,
Oh.
but I was all over the place.
Wait a minute.
I don't know. BBW, I guess.
I done said
BBW.
I don't know. Whatever. I mean, I was all over the place, man.
Okay. Kenny, where you at?
Definitely Ebony.
Okay.
Definitely Ebony. For sure.
Okay. You want to add any more?
Wait a minute, Black. What you talking about?
I'm just asking. I want to make
Is there a specific category in Ebony that you like?
Right.
You know what, Ebony, she gotta have a fat ass. That's for sure. That's for sure.
Okay.
I'm kind of like B Wet in this one. I don't watch porn on a regular basis. But when I have watched it, I watch everything. Everything. Animals. Now, I don't watch any porn dealing with children.
Animals?
Oh.
Children.
Yeah, I'm fascinated by seeing a woman suck a donkey's dick. That shit just, I watch that type of shit. Now I don't watch children. I don't watch anything dealing with children. So if the FBI ever bust saying you ain't gonna never find no kitty porn
or teens or anything.
Kids. I never get the kid thing. That just doesn't make any sense to me. But now, ironically, I don't find any value in watching fat people fuck, and I'm a fat person. I can imagine somebody wanting to watch me fuck. I don't like watching myself fuck. So I can imagine. And that's why again, pretty much. That's why DJ. That's why I'm Winnie the Pooh. It's no reason why I'm gonna take my shirt off. The bitches I fuck now, I don't want to look at their titties because they run it down the side, and they don't want to look at my titties either. So it's best we both keep our shirts on. To be honest with you.
You know what? I'm done. I'm done. I'm done.
And
No.
I'm just saying.
I'm done.
She's not gonna be kissing on my titties, and again her titties on the side, so we don't have to go there. Let's just cut to the chase at this point. That's funny, but I'm being so serious. I'm being so serious about this.
Man, you know what?
But I do prefer watching black people fuck. You know, I do. And to Kitty's point, she.
I'm done.
What is wrong?
Tasha, you knew what you were doing when you asked this question.
I didn't know if we were going here. I didn't know this is where this. I thought this was going to be a quick question.
Okay, be quiet. I'm done.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
I'm done.
I'm done.
Okay. So that brings me to a question. You know, I got a question. I always got a question.
Answer that question.
Oh, for this. Oh, neither one of those would have been a category I would watch. Neither one of those. Neither one. No.
Ooh,
I prefer
hold on. You can't move on then. What is the category that did
good that you would watch?
Amateur.
Exactly.
I like amateur porn. Like regular, everyday people fucking.
Oh,
I like
interesting.
that.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay. Very interesting.
And close up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Interesting. All right. Next question.
My question from that for the guys, send in send in pictures and everything. Do you like to receive the sexting pictures and things like that? Do you like those pictures? Do you like to receive those videos being sent to you? And then for women as well, how are you guys feeling about dick pics or videos? Gotta know, same thing.
I like them.
Cheers. Yep. I like them too.
Screenshots for videos.
Send them on.
Screenshots of videos.
Well, like the pictures or like videos. Like which one? Is there a preference?
I'd rather have the videos.
Just send.
I'd rather have the videos when she's actually when she's actually in partaking in pleasuring herself.
Oh, well, excuse us, Kenny.
I actually like that.
That's what's up.
Pornhub me.
That's what's up. That's what's up. I didn't hear what the posting say.
He said he prefers pictures and videos. He don't.
No, I said it don't make a difference. Send them on. Send them all.
Okay.
But I like that. Yes, sir.
DJ said I plead the fifth.
Okay, so do you like sending those pictures or videos? Guys, do you send the videos?
Carol says, I don't need a pic. All I have to do is roll over and look. Go ahead, Carol.
I know. Hey, see, everybody ain't got it like
everybody
that.
Ain't able. Everybody ain't able.
Okay.
Right.
I'm trying to get where you at, CC.
To the men, do y'all send the videos yourselves? Do you guys send videos? Do you take the videos? Do you send the videos?
Yes.
Of course.
I always send. I ask first, would you like a video?
Okay.
To see if they would be respectful.
My brother is so respectful. I don't give a shit about
their feelings. Like, why would you ask?
Because I'm only asking a person. I'm only asking a person that we got a rapport like that. I was like, hey, I ain't seen your video in a while.
Like that's grown folks shit right there. I've never sent a video,
but I don't send them all willy nilly. I don't do that.
Yeah, I've never sent anybody a video of myself, and this is even when I was physically fit and I felt I was Superman, but that was never my thing. And when I was on dating sites, I always sent fake pictures of a dick. I've never sent my own personal dick. You know, I found a dick. I found
only black.
I did. You know, I found a dick that looked like what mine looked like, and that's what I was saying. I'm not a big picture person, to be honest with you. But again, sometimes to get the bitch to come over, you got to entice her and throw the bitch sit on the hook. So you know,
black.
So again,
You
if
know
she's
what,
just
Black? I ain't never
demanding to
really
see
thought
it,
about that. But damn,
I've
I'm about to
never.
start doing that. I ain't
Yeah,
never
I
thought
just
about
found
that.
a
I'm about to
picture of
start
a
doing
dick.
that.
Kenny, don't
Carol
say
says, "What the heck?"
bad
I'm serious.
example.
I've never sent a picture of my actual dick. I've never sent a picture of my
I
actual
would be
dick,
the parent.
and I've never sent a video. And to your question, Tasha,
Who's
I'm not
thinking
even a
this?
fan of really pictures and videos. It kind of makes me mad. If you got time to be sending me pictures, bring your ass on over. Plus,
It's
if
the
you send a picture,
truth.
I don't like a woman playing too much in a pussy. Keep your big sausage fingers out your pussy. So
Wait.
You need
Oh, okay. Wait. Okay. So
Why
for
she
the
have to
ladies,
Carol says, I hope it's the same when they get there. No shade. Well, Carol, by the time they get here, it doesn't matter because it's gonna go in their head and tail so far hard. It don't matter. It don't matter.
It matters.
They hear now,
matters.
Carol.
Oh God.
Black out here catfishing with dick pics and everything.
Right.
Dick pictures.
Right. He dick fishing.
You wow for that. You find it.
Wait. Okay. So.
That's a pause.
Oh,
Wait. Black dick.
Wait. So for the ladies now, do you like to receive the videos or pictures, dick pics from men?
I don't like video. I'll take the picture.
Why don't you like videos? I'm curious.
I don't need you playing with your dick. I can do it myself. I don't need you doing it.
Okay.
Look at Black.
Cause I'm with. That's what I'm saying. It pisses me
off. You doing what I can do? Cause then you're trying to upstage me, and I don't like that.
Well, so what about
Carol says no.
So pictures? I mean, those defeat the purpose. Then I'm assuming, ladies.
You read a lot of books, you like more visual, so the picture can take you to.
Okay, gotcha.
Or what you can work with, what you can do with it.
Okay.
And that's why fellas, you better get you a picture.
Hey, y'all go to hey, fellas, Lee Black got a new website. It's called www.dickcatfish.com. Go to www.dickcatfish.com and get you a picture from Lee Black. He'll hook you up.
It's dick fishing, yeah. Wow.
Lee, be color matching.
That's wild. That's wild.
I look at it like this.
Somebody like a white one or something.
Right. You just sent the wrong one.
Oh my gosh. You send that. You send it. You be like, wrong one. And then you send another one.
No.
You have to send the wrong one.
No, you have the same one that I've been using for years. You gotta match it up. But my feeling is, by the time they have a few drinks, is they really gonna remember? Damn, that don't look that way.
I don't know.
We will remember.
Hannah, by the time
women remember.
Well, I'm gonna tell you, by the time it's sitting in her head, soft or hard, it ain't gonna even matter.
If it's soft, that's gonna be pissed.
It gotta start off soft.
Because he acting up.
Oh,
you gotta chill.
You know what, Tasha? You might have should have skipped over that one.
Now, okay, well, let me answer it. I don't send pictures. I don't send pictures. Don't ask for it. You're never gonna get them, even if we're in a relationship. I don't send pictures. I just don't
never did.
No, I don't send pictures.
Yeah,
no,
I can see Tasha doing that. That's
I don't send pictures. No. Now,
Tasha, would you let somebody take or make a video with you? Let's say you're feeling them. Ooh.
Yeah, you can take the video. You can take the video, but don't get my face in the video. But you can take the video.
Tasha, you nasty.
That's the thing. I will
No
I
face,
will
no
let
drink.
you take your own pictures and your own
Oh.
video, but you can't get my face in it. So
Okay.
Gotcha.
That's worldwide though. No face, no drink, worldwide.
yeah, no and don't get my tattoos in there either. So don't do that. I don't need nothing. So
But
if
what
you
what
decide
you're a
to
little
post
shaky
it,
with it? What if you're a
no,
little shaky? Like, oh, I'm sorry.
no, because if you decide to post the revenge, it's okay. Like you're still
Right.
not gonna you're not gonna
You're
know
not
it's
gonna
me.
know
'Cause
who
there's
you know
nothing
it's you. Right.
identifiable in
Okay.
the video.
Right.
Okay.
But
Respect.
now I don't like to receive dick pics. I don't.
Okay.
I don't like to receive dick. Now videos.
What you say?
I do like to receive the videos with the
Oh.
sound on.
What?
And why do men like to be afraid of moaning?
Hold on.
What?
What are they doing in these videos that the sound need to be on?
I prefer, for my
Yeah.
preference, if you're going, and I'm very specific, if you're going to send me a video and you're going to be jacking off in said video, don't fucking judge me for this. But I do want you
It's
to,
no
I do want you to moan my name as you come. So
Oh fuck.
I do like the videos with the sound on.
Oh
Yeah.
fuck.
Who are these
I'm very
niggas?
specific.
N-word.
Who are these niggas?
Stop saying the N-word.
They said your name.
Hold on. And you
They say
had
my name.
I ain't mad at you, Tasha.
Damn, I had to pour me a drink on that one.
I-
What?
Jeez.
This went to an unfriendly and unsafe environment very quickly.
No,
okay,
I'm
there's a
I'm
lot of
processing
judgment
this.
coming my way. Now.
Tasha, you say
No,
I'm just processing it.
you want what you want.
Actually,
I'm
Tasha.
very specific.
Actually, Tasha, I think that's kind of sexy. To be honest with you.
That to me, that's the simplest. That's the simplest thing. That's the simple thing.
Wait a minute. You
Yeah.
want them to do it, or
Yes.
oh, you want?
Yeah,
them to,
you
oh, okay. I'm sorry.
And she wants to sound up so she can hear him moaning her name.
Sound
Okay,
up. I
got
want to
you.
see it,
I
and I
get
want you to moan my name and send me the video.
Yeah, I get that.
Woo. Carol said I
Yeah.
might need one too, Kenny.
Okay.
Yeah.
You a
You
dominant.
talk about a drink. I'm just still
That
processing.
took with me over the top.
That's what I say. I'm processing. Go ahead, McMahon. I'm processing.
Jeez.
All right, Pimp.
No, I ain't judging either.
Jeez.
Shit.
No, I ain't judging either.
No.
This is no judgment
No.
zone.
Gentlemen, try it out. I'm just putting it out there. Try it out with a lady that you're close with.
I'll never do
try it
that.
out.
I would never do that.
You know
It
what?
would be
I would
very
be
well received.
I
would
would
never
be
do that.
cool with doing that. You know, as long as she got on her earbuds on. You know,
I would never
I'd
do
be
that.
Cool with that. You know.
No, we ain't playing in no earbuds. We're playing that out in the open. It's on speaker.
Whoa. Well, my voice so deep, it might bust the damn speaker. So
There you go,
that's
my
why I
brother.
be-
There you go, my brother. Speak on it, my brother. That's the Capricorn. That's that Capricorn confidence right there. Shit.
Acting up.
That's that confidence. I would never do that, Tosh. I would never do that.
Actually, I really would do that with the right one.
Craig says once he climax, he's going to forget to say your name.
No, because you know what happens. Well, then you'll send me. You can't come to me until I get a video with that. So you can't come see me until. So you will shoot it again.
No, if it's the right one, the right one, Craig. I know I wouldn't if it's the right one.
Wow.
You ain't got the lie, Craig.
Be with over there. Be with over there on one.
This is crazy.
Yeah, this show.
We got time for one more question. We got time for one more question.
For one more question?
Well, shit, I'm thinking y'all want to go. Shit, I ain't got nothing to do.
Yo, can y'all hold it for 1 second?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So shit. Woo, Lord. What happened?
Pimping right there, boy.
You might as well get. Y'all might as well get on all the shows you can before July, brother Black and Tasha, because y'all gonna be on vacation. You might as well go and make them. You might as well go make them remember. You know, memorable. Let's go.
DJ says I have a whole Rolodex.
I keep evidence.
So I keep evidence. And dudes do that? Jesus, man. Tasha got my nipples hard. God damn.
Wait, and I do not delete anything. I don't delete anything.
wow.
I still have videos.
That's
from
why
years
I would
that I still
never,
have videos
and
from
that's why,
years
Tasha, I
ago.
would never do that. I would never do that.
But you know what? Back to what Tasha, I'm gonna piggyback of what Tasha said. I've done it and I sent videos, but it's only been from my man Parts Down. So you don't know if it's me or not. Well, hell, if you know my voice, you would know.
Right,
I was gonna say it's like your voice. So
but outside of that, it's always just my man Parts Down. So you ain't gonna know, that could be,
I don't
like
send them. I don't send them to
Right,
anybody.
right.
I don't show them
Right.
to
Yeah.
anybody.
right,
But I do have
right,
them. So
right.
I've never sent it, and I you know what? And I wouldn't be consent to be filmed either.
Oh,
What?
Now I went through,
wait a minute. You said you wouldn't be consent.
I
to be
wouldn't
filmed.
consent to be filmed. Like, and I went through my period where I filmed some shit.
Oh, okay.
You know, that's back in my R.
Right.
Kelly days. But I wouldn't consent to be. Yeah, I got some videos of, a baby with no arms and legs and shit.
What the?
Midgets.
going on?
I went through that kind of shit.
You know what?
Why
You know
not?
what?
Like if it's not like a camera that's set up, if it's like like you're holding your phone and doing it by your phone, what's the big deal?
See, I wouldn't know. I had a camera set up back in the day, and this was again when I was in tip-top shape, and when you do the Supermans, this is when I'm like 175 pounds and a true 6 feet tall, and I stand in the Superman pose. Shit, you look at the camera and do your thing.
That ain't what we talking about. That ain't what we talking about. That ain't nothing of what we talking
back
about.
then, that's when you did film it, but now who in their fucking right mind want to see a 56-year-old obese man with shit? What is hell no?
Pull up one of them porn sites, and there's probably a category for that shit.
I don't even. So, hey, Tasha, I don't even want to meet the bitch that want to see that. That's looking for that. I don't even want to meet that bitch.
Okay. So then that makes me think this. What if, you find out that a video was taken of you by an ex, and they uploaded to one of the porn sites without telling you, right?
Mm-hmm.
Would you what would you do in that sense? And you just happen to stumble across it, or something, or it goes viral or something where you can't necessarily see your face in it, but what if you can hear your voice? Like you're like, damn it, that's my ass.
If somebody got me, I wouldn't be ashamed. I wouldn't be ashamed.
I'm gonna tell you something right now. Somebody ever do that to me? If somebody ever do that to me,
mm-hmm.
I want to know how much money they probably make. I want to cut of that.
I wouldn't even be ashamed.
You wouldn't even.
Now, one thing I can tell you sitting here now, anything I've done, I'm not ashamed of. And again, Carol, answering the question about whether it looks real, you can't shame me because again, I'm always going to fall back on whether it got hard or not. It was still in your head and tail. So it went in your head soft. Now whether it got hard, that's on you.
Go and solve.
I wonder if Diddy has the same thought process.
Oh Lord, have mercy.
Yeah. No, hold on. Ain't no damn Diddy now.
Take that.
Ain't no damn Diddy.
Don't ever say that again.
Oh my God. Something is wrong with y'all.
Y'all are crazy. This Saturday.
Oh my goodness.
All right, Tasha, you got another one for us?
I do. Hold on a second. Hold on. Let me see.
I was going to ask a question and I forgot.
Go ahead, I'm sorry.
No, I forgot.
Shame on
if
my brother
anybody
Diddy.
has any questions, then you can, you can ask them.
It was pertaining to what we were talking about, but then I forgot though.
Here's one.
Carol said, Tasha, let's not go there.
We're done. We're done on that one. That we're gonna move on to something equally as gross. And these are this one is on the card. Okay, this is not my question. This is on the card. The question is, when you do a number 2, do you wipe up or do you wipe down?
What?
This is not my question. This
You
is
need to
on.
find the question. I don't want to know none. We need
It says, when you do a number 2, do you wipe up or do you wipe down?
Can we please get another card?
But dad,
Wait, no.
Yeah.
There was a video that did go viral where people were arguing, not necessarily about that, but whether or not they stand up to wipe their ass after
Right.
they shit or not. That was a huge debate.
Craig says up. He wipes up.
Man, you know
why
what?
we get all quiet?
Man, because
I'm letting y'all
I-
answer because I don't mind answering nothing. I don't mind answering nothing. I don't look.
yeah.
I'm a fat fucker, so my arms when I was slim, I used to go wipe down because I could get my arms back there to get it behind me. But now Tasha know how important my shitting time is to me.
Oh
My
Yeah,
time on
yeah.
the shitter is extremely important.
That's right.
Mine too.
You know,
Mine
so
too.
being fat and now I got a belly and all that kind of shit and all that kind of stuff. So now I have to wipe up. And again, everybody know I have a tissue fetish. So again, I take 7 sheets, you fold them. Yeah, so it's a perfect amount of sheets to wipe your ass just perfectly. Perfectly. So again, now you get a lot of wiping, because again, I have to be clean. Now, typically, if I do a real strong lot of shitting, I have to take a shower behind it.
Mhm.
Black.
There you go.
Didn't nobody ask you to go that motherfucking far, okay?
hey, Black, you got removable shower head?
No, I really wish I did. So I don't.
Get all up in there.
No, so that's where you have to tilt the shower head and bend over and crack your ass cheeks open so you can get in there real good. And then you have a big rag and you seesaw back and forth in the crack of your ass so that you can.
I remember we talked about this months ago.
That necessary.
Oh yeah, he asked me a question. I'm gonna tell you right now. When hoes go down to give me head, you ain't gonna smell no residue, no shit stains, no nothing. I keep my shit tip top clean. And being a diabetic, my shit is sweet as the summer rain.
Black. That was nothing about the question. I didn't care. I didn't know we was gonna go that far. Okay.
Craig says, Black, I tried that sandwich.
He said, I don't know how you do it. He said, I don't know how you do it, man. Hey, man.
Let me move on to another question, Hannah.
Yeah, let's move on.
Okay, here's something. This is lighthearted and fun, Hannah. We're gonna get your mind out the gutter, okay? Who was the best TV dad? Who was the better TV dad? Uncle Phil or Mr. Huxtable?
Wow.
Ooh.
And this is a perfect question with Father's Day coming up too.
It sure is.
Perfect question.
Oh.
Uncle Phil or Huxtable? Wow.
This is hard. Because you got to think about all the seasons of.
And the question, what was the question again, Tasha? It said, who was the most perfect?
The
better TV?
Best TV dad, yep.
The best TV
Uncle
dad.
Phil
Uncle
or
Phil
Mr. Huxtable.
Cliff Huxtable.
Ooh.
Wow.
This harder than
And you got to make a choice, right?
You have to make a choice. You can't say both.
Go 50-50.
Yeah, you got to choose.
Wow.
Damn.
They both had so many.
Right. They both do.
Yeah, because
They do.
Huxtable has you thinking.
And Phil
had you thinking.
Phil was, he ain't play, but he was a strong presence in that house.
Right. I'm gonna go with the only reason I'm gonna go with Uncle Phil was because, and it's it's a big deal, but it's some people may think it's small, but it's big that he was on board with his wife, allowing her to let her nephew, which is his nephew by marriage, come live with him and be his basically be his dad. He didn't have to do that. He could have signed off and said, "No, we're not letting Will come out here. We got 3 kids of our own."
So I got a question for you, Kenny.
So-
Because Craig is saying Uncle Phil by nose here, both were good dads, but had a different approaches.
Right.
But even when Cliff raised all of his kids, he turned right back around and let cousin Pam, move in and
That's
service
true.
her.
That's true. That's true. You're right. That's true. I forgot about that.
I mean,
Right.
that's why. So if that's the argument, I'm just saying.
Yeah, well, there, goddamn. Now I got to go back to the goddamn drawing board now. Goddamn.
Yeah,
You're right. You're right. I forgot
Carol
about that.
said she said she choosing Uncle
I
Phil.
got my answer. I'm different.
Okay, I'll let y'all go. I got to rethink mine.
I'll
now.
give mine. I know this. I'm going to get mine.
From the front to the back and drop. All right, DJ. We
DJ,
done moved on from that, DJ.
Why? Okay, my answer is
Dude wipes, DJ. Dude wipes. Got you. We done moved on, but I got you.
Kenny don't want to.
Right, and don't make him tell you again, DJ.
Oh, shit.
I don't know about cheats. All right, so my answer would be, I'm going different. I'm going with Cliff Huxtable, and I'll tell you why. I love Uncle Phil. Like, I really love him. Like, he was a great TV dad. I will not take any credit from him. But he was harder on Will in the beginning. Let's be honest, he never accepted Will in the beginning. It took a whole season and something else. Even when Will was working, he didn't accept it. He thought he was lying. He did not give him the benefit of the doubt from when he was in his house. When Cliff made those kids, what parents don't do now, he made them really think. Like, even when he told Leo, you want to, what you going to do if you move out? What kind of money you going to have? Like, I feel like they were both great dads, but I'll go with the Huxtables only because he opened his house even after. I'm going to be honest. When my kids move out, I want them to move out. I don't know if I want you to come back with your family with you. He was letting families come back. He was doing more than I think I would have, even though they had the funds and the money and the resources. They were doing more, and I felt like he was trying to prepare them for life. He let them fail. He let them do their things, but he still taught them life lessons and let them know, yeah, we have money, you don't. Uncle Phil let them, they knew they were privileged, but Cliff always let them snap back into reality to let them know, yes, we worked hard, y'all did not. Okay. This is our money, this is our accomplishments. Y'all have to go out into the world and get your own. Not saying Uncle Phil didn't do it, because they're both great dads, but I just go a bit little. I'm with the nose here. My nose here is towards the Huxtables, but I still like and respect Uncle Phil as a dad.
Okay. Craig says, until Uncle, well, first DJ, I'm sorry. DJ says, that's tough, Uncle Phil, because he took care of his kids and treated his nephew like his own. Craig says, until Uncle Phil saw Will play the piano, then he saw Will in a different light.
Yes, he did.
Okay.
He did not like him at first.
Okay. And who want to go next?
I'll go. Huxtable was perfect.
Perfect.
Uncle Phil, I feel like I gravitate more to him.
I like the point you're making.
Because of the fact that he even though he wasn't really feeling Will, how many of us would really feel your wife's nephew coming from Philly, coming out some bull crap and coming out to California? You already dealing with your kids and try to get them straight. Then you got to take on something else. That was real. To me, I felt like that was real. And he had to grow into loving Will. It wasn't right off the bat. It's like, man, you coming with that Philly bull crap. I already see from a mile away what you doing. It was hard to believe it because Will wasn't his bull crap sometimes. But guess what? After a while, Will had to show him that, you know what? All right, it's more to me than meets the eye. And then he started to warm up to him. Plus, this is the most important part I'm going to make about Uncle Phil.
Rest in peace.
Yeah, rest in peace, Uncle Phil. He had 2 wives. He had a chocolate and a vanilla joint.
That is
He had
not
2
the
sets of
point.
cheeks.
You want 2 wives?
That's very important, ain't it? Be wet.
You want
Very important.
Here we go. There you go. Now
Because
you
you're going to be
saying
with
that.
Uncle Phil.
There we
Great
go.
vibration.
I heard that.
You want
Kitty,
2
who
wives?
you picking?
Man,
You gotta think
since
outside the box, my brother. You gotta think outside the
You gonna
box.
be in the box.
since Brother Black, you brought that back to my attention. I forgot that Pam, which was Claire's I think niece, right?
Yep.
That she came and lived with them.
Yep.
That he allowed her to do that. Man, this is such a tough question because they both equally they were dope and they were different. I just think I think I'm still kind of leaning toward Uncle Phil, and the reason why I'm leaning more probably toward him because of how his relationship grew with Will, especially when Will's dad came, and that's one of the most powerful scenes ever.
That's still
That I ever.
I still cry.
I do too. And when he. Because let's be honest with you, Uncle Phil was kind of hurt when Will was really want to go with his dad.
Right.
Because Uncle Phil was like,
Right.
"Whoa, goddamn!" It's like, wait a minute. He's like, this is my son, but how do I maneuver this and not put my own selfish feelings in this and allow him to be with his dad? And then when his dad let him down, and Uncle Phil stood 10 toes down and said, "You know what? I got you." So I guess on that I gotta lean with Uncle Phil. Real talk.
Okay.
I gotta lean with him.
Tasha, you want to go before me so I don't steal any of your thunder?
Oh, I don't know if we're thinking the same.
Well, that's what I said. You want to go ahead of me?
Can I?
Oh yeah, I can go. Yeah,
Go ahead.
to me, I think Dr. Huxtable was the better father. I do.
Okay.
Because yes, he let Pam stay with him. He was so patient with making Elvin into the husband for his older daughter, bringing, like, and helping him improve that relationship between Elvin and Claire.
Right.
He was so patient when Denise showed up
right
with her husband, his
who
daughter,
had a child,
and they had nowhere to go. He was patient with
that's
them
true.
when she fucked up on their housing. So he also the care that he extended to his kids' friends as well. That episode with Denise where Stacey Dash was in there, she was the friend that
I
that
remember
got sick,
that.
he didn't, he still kept that trust. He didn't bother calling, like her parents and everything. To me, and just together, like their whole family unit, they were super generous. They knew that they were in a place to be able to help each other, but then also the interactions that I saw between Claire and Cliff was nice and refreshing, for a couple to have like that level of PDA that they were displaying to one another.
Right.
So I like their relationship as well. That's why I give him the better TV father.
Okay.
Is it by a lot, Tasha, or is it by like what Hannah was saying, like by a nose hair?
I would say 60-40.
Okay. Craig says, I think Uncle Phil didn't want Will to leave with his father because he knew his father was not stable or reliable and would eventually disappoint Will. I agree with you, Craig, but I also think it hurt him a little bit too.
It did,
considering all that he had done. At least that's how I processed.
That's how I processed it too.
Do y'all think? I got a quick question. Do y'all think that? I know this sounds crazy. Do y'all think that in the end, Uncle Phil? I know this about to sound real crazy. Uncle Phil like Will a little better than Carlton?
Oh,
because I always felt like he grew closer to Will than his own, even from the golf tournament.
I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say that. Well, this me. I wouldn't say that.
I wouldn't.
And which is where I'm getting ready to go with my answer. I'll even answer the question this way. Both were privileged, had their children in privileged situation as parents.
Yes.
And to answer that directly, I don't think he liked Phil more. Will needed more
Yeah.
Carlton's path was set to be successful.
Right.
He had done his job as a father for Carlton. Carlton, when Will moved in, Carlton was already on this team, that team. His future was set, and he had done his job to me as a parent that he felt like he knew the situation Will was coming from, so Will needed that attention.
Right.
And I respected how, again, everything the panel is saying, how to take in a child that's not your own and to give him now all of this luxury and try to instill principles in him that you've already set for your children. So I don't think he liked him more, but this is also where I give the nod to Cliff more. We just did a show, the other show we just did on Wednesday, when we were talking about
Boomerang Kids.
Cliff, for me, set values that I respect more. And that he gave his kids a shining example, and Claire as well. You have no excuse to fail. You have no excuse to fail. His level of expectation from any one of his children went far beyond high school. That was a given. He expected them to be successful because you have no reason to fail. I'm a doctor. Your mother's a lawyer. You don't pay for shit, as he said in one episode. We're rich, you're not. And I'm going to set you up, and you have no excuse to fail. And all the examples Tasha gave and all the rest of us, even it extended to whoever they chose as mates. He instilled a level of principle in his children, even in who they should select, because there was a high level of expectation that I respect, that I wish more Black families would set the bar that high. But even when they didn't meet the bar, he loved them unconditionally. That love extended beyond his own children, even with cousin Pam, her friends, and he never lowered his standard. For me, I respect the shit out of that as a professional, because all the while he still was down to earth and passed on all of these life lessons that you should pass on to children and young people, because he wasn't willing to accept. Here's what he wouldn't let them do. Where Will was allowed to kind of grow into the role, you couldn't come in Cliff House with pants sagging, this, that, and the other, whether it was Cockroach or Denise's friends or whatever. If you came in Cliff's house, there was a standard that was expected, not just for his children. Remember they put Cockroach on trial? There was a standard in an old school set of values that him and Claire held their children to that we don't see anymore. And for that, I give the nod to Cliff. That Bill Cosby might get a bad rap because of whatever personally, but the character he created, I wish that was the standard that we held for young people.
Hey, Black.
Black, I'm trying not. I was trying not to laugh, Black. I'm sorry, but DJ, he put a comment in the comment section.
I'm sorry, I'm in tears. Craig says, I don't think so, Hannah, but I think Carlton felt that way. Carlton might have felt a little jealousy. Carol says, at Craig, yes, I feel Carlton felt that way. In fact, he did show it. And then DJ says, y'all think he put pills in Claire's drinks? She never.
She was at work. Now she had cases. There was some episodes where she was at work.
I really need you to log off right now, DJ.
DJ, log off.
I really need you.
And that's why I said, but that's what makes it funny.
To laugh, but I
saw
that
but
comment.
That's what makes it funny.
God.
I don't want to, and that's the thing. I don't want to. I love, but that's just it. I think sometimes now we're gonna always kind of associate Bill Cosby, the man with whatever he was accused of, with the character. And by the way, for me personally, I fucks with Bill Cosby because of the stand he took on Me Too. He was never willing to say he was guilty. He because he had the finances. I think R. Kelly would probably be free right now if he had the finances. I fucks with Bill Cosby, even on the Me Too thing, because for me, I'm not willing to believe that you put pills in some bitches' drinks way back in the Playboy days, and they didn't know about it. And these ugly old motherfuckers coming forward 30 years later talking about they was dope. So I fuck with Bill Cosby, the person. But even some things he said that was controversial, I still fuck with. He talked about black people in general and how we view education and we use as excuses. And I think he incorporated that into the character of Heathcliff Huxtable. Think about it. There would be no different world. I don't think HBCUs would have the attention that they had if it wasn't for the character he created. He established an expectation that high school is nothing. He expected his kids to be successful.
I agree with that.
Do you think that the show would have still been? I'm sorry.
I said the Temple alumni, I ride with Bill.
Yeah, they erased him from Temple.
And I don't care because he did a lot for us.
He went to Temple and they erased him.
That's why I say I fucks with Bill Cosby as a man.
He did a lot for Temple University, and I will ride with Bill.
Tasha, go ahead.
Do you think the show would have been a success still if originally they had left the character as a blue collar character? Because originally he wasn't a doctor. His wife was not an attorney. You know, that was the pilot. That's not how it was set up.
I did not know that, Tasha.
I didn't know that either.
Tasha, I never knew that.
Yeah.
So guess what? So to answer the question, no. And I'm glad to know that now, because you know what that tells me the same story of when they created Good Times in this sense. Florida Evans grew up to the Archie Bunker show.
Yep.
Right.
She was a maid. So when Norman Lear decided to turn that into a series, originally she was a single mom. She said, no, I will not play a character of an African-American mom without putting a man in the home.
Right.
She was insistent that it showed a black family. So to answer your question, Tasha, I like then that if you're telling me that Bill Cosby
he didn't want that.
made the character, because at that time in the 80s, see, people forget sitcoms wasn't popular. Bill Cosby is Mr. Sitcom. There would be no Seinfeld, this, that, and the other. He was Mr. NBC.
Yeah.
And so to create a character that at the time when all we were seeing was pimps and junkies and hoes and whatnot, to showcase a successful African-American family living in a brownstone where the wife is a lawyer, the husband's a doctor, that wasn't being showcased at the time.
Nope.
So I respect him that even more now that I'm going to give the nod to Heathcliff Huxtable, because again, he set a standard for us to see that you don't have to be rappers and ball players and whatever. I love it.
And let me say this, and I think the Cosby Show came on the heels to piggyback off what Tasha said that I did not know. I think the Jeffersons had pretty much by 79 or 80, the Jeffersons had ended, which we know that the Jeffersons, George Jefferson was his own boss. He had to come along. So I think Bill Cosby was thinking on the fact of we're gonna stay on this ride of African Americans being professionals and having their own no, I'm not going to be a blue collar. I'm not going to do that.
I did not know that.
So I think, and I didn't know that either. And that's Tasha. That's a good point. But I think that rolled on the heels of the Jeffersons, because I think it ended in 80, and the Cosby Show will come a couple of years later. But I think the Jeffersons also had a little bit to do with probably why Bill was like, "Yo." We just came off of one of a successful sitcom with a business owner. They moved on up,
and
so
we're ready to see that.
Yeah, we're gonna keep moving on up, and we're gonna bring this to a different level. So,
because up to that point, it was Sanford and Son, and you know,
right. So, Tasha, appreciate that tidbit, because I didn't know that.
Big Mac. Carol says, and when Temple University wanted his name off, I felt they were dead wrong. They didn't do that to some that I know personally at Temple that did far worse. She says, and Archie Bunker types too. She said Bill grew up in the projects, and Fat Album was a cartoon about his childhood.
Which was my favorite cartoon.
From the show. Oh man,
Fat Albert was
me and
Fat
Sherry
yeah.
grew up watching.
That's what I grew up on. It's precinct. Already.
Black Queen.
The brown hornet.
Man,
The brown
great
hornet.
question, Tasha. Great question. On this surface,
Finger
great
and
question.
Tinker
Oh, that's a
Bell.
fucking great question. I love that.
This is a good
So
segment.
I have another question for us.
Okay.
Now, this is gonna be music related. And again, be fucking honest and keep an open fucking mind, people. Okay.
Okay, here we go.
Cause
Black Air Force.
I'm trying to tell you, I'm sending Black Air Force through the screen, okay? Mind open, wide as a prairie, okay? All right. Who used to beg the most in songs?
Keith Sweat.
Keith Sweat or Jodeci?
Oh.
That's a very damn good question.
Be honest.
I'm hurt because you're making me want to trade on my people.
Wow.
I got my answer.
Wow.
I got my answer.
Oh, okay. You got your answer quick. Okay.
I'm
Okay.
hurt because I always say Keith Sweat would beg. But Jodeci was in sin and leather jackets because my girl was going for, it's been an hour since you've been going.
An hour.
Baby, I'm begging. Baby, I'm begging.
Baby, I'm begging.
Literally,
begging.
1 hour. I used
That's
to
the
always
standard.
say Keith Sweat beg. 1 hour. Y'all niggas was, my bad, I'm acting like you. They was outside with leather vests on in the middle of the desert, screaming, bopping. Baby, I'm begging, because she was going for 1 hour. She could have went to Target. You don't know where she was at. She was
That's just one song. That's just one
That's
song,
all
Hannah. That's just
No.
one song.
Forever My Lady.
Forever My Lady.
That wasn't
I was
begging.
begging.
That wasn't. You wasn't begging it forever, my lady.
So you making me revisit the lyrics. Forever, my lady.
No, but I'll be sure wrote that for Kim.
But that's
Gordon.
not begging though. Forever, my lady. They
That's
wasn't
not
begging.
begging. Okay, so let's go.
Craig says Keith Sweat used to beg
Keith
and
Sweat.
line.
Pull up the lyrics, man.
Stay was begging. Definitely stay.
Stay
Jodeci
for a
was
little
begging.
while.
Yeah,
Even
definitely
though
that's
lately
begging.
has been with Stevie's Wonder.
Yeah, that's a remake. Yeah,
That was Stevie Wonder.
Yeah.
However, Keith Sweat voice is a begging, trifling voice. I can't stand Keith
Trifling.
But it's a damn good
His
question,
voice is
Tasha.
trifling.
Real talk. It's a debate. Real talk. It's
Sweat.
open
Keith
for
Sweat voice is
debate.
trifling.
Wow.
But I feel like his voice is trifling, but his lyrics are as trifling and begging as
Who lyrics is trifling?
Tasha. I don't like you because I love Jodeci with all my heart. And I
Hold on. Who lyrics is trifling?
But it's begging. Let me. Well, it's another question. Question is:
beg for me.
Is begging a bad thing though?
No, beg for me. Beg
Okay.
for
So
me.
hold on, Hannah.
So-
Whose
so
lyrics are
that's-
trifling?
Keith Sweat. His voice
Why?
is
His lyrics isn't trifling. His voice
He-
might be,
I
but his
can't
lyrics
stand
aren't.
Keith Sweat. He sang through his nose. Ugh.
Damn.
But that's his voice then. But his lyrics are dope though.
No.
So to that point, Craig says Keith Sweat used to beg and whine.
Okay.
Is a call great to see you? She said Keith Sweat crybaby butt. And Carol says it was Keith's way of begging just too much. Okay. Okay.
That's a good
But
point.
I'll
CC.
take Jodeci begging over Keith any day.
Well, I can say this: every woman that I've dealt with, they love them some Keith Sweat.
Really?
Every woman I've
me
dealt
too.
with,
Me too.
they
Me
love
too.
they
Me
love
too.
Jodeci too.
Me
but
too,
Keith
Hannah.
Sweat
Me too.
is
I'm
they
so
ish.
scared.
Keith Sweat. If you look at his catalog, you can't deny.
And
he
that's
got some
real.
goddamn
And that's
hits.
real.
Right.
I don't like what he's doing now.
Begging or not, he had the goddamn hits, man.
He wasn't better than
So-
Jodeci.
No,
that's
that's
debatable.
comparing a group.
That's
That's comparing a
debatable.
group to that's comparing a group
All
to
my
an
life
artist.
was that everybody's
I love Jodeci too. But
I got something to say on this.
But we're talking about begging.
All
We're talking
my
about who
life-
was the most begging artist. That's the question.
I got something to
Who
say
was
on
the
this.
most begging artist?
Hold on. DJ says Keith Sweat, and it's not close, mostly because he couldn't sing. He said,
What a
and
damn DJ.
how is Kel's band, but Keith's still out here begging.
Thank you, DJ. I'm on your side this one time.
Carol says, not me. I can't stand a begging ninja.
What?
Wow.
Wow.
You
Okay.
bag
I
on.
got it.
Ain't too proud to
Okay.
beg.
No, I'm too
Okay.
proud to beg, but you.
Okay.
Okay.
Bert, what you say, Brother Bert?
I'm going with Keith Sweat. That's what I'm going with. I'm going with Sweat. He's a begging man. That's my nigga though.
Ew.
Yeah, I mean, again, I'm with you, B Wet.
I agree with you 1,000%.
I'm
Keith
with
Sweat
you.
still begging and dyeing his hair.
What?
Issachar says the older women,
He got the Beijing.
the older women did does
I'm
love
sorry,
Keith Sweat.
my bad.
But they love Jodeci too. But I just
They
think
love-
you talking about the
yeah.
begging aspect. I think definitely is Keith Sweat. But
Yeah,
Jodeci
but-
was begging. Jodeci was begging too, though. They
They-
just had harmony. They just had harmony.
That's where I was going. That's where I was going.
Harmony with they begging. They had
That's
a four-part
where I
harmony.
was going.
So
You
that
may
made
be
it
young,
sound
but
cool.
you ready? Oh yeah, the lyrics when you put them under the microscope now is
no
toxic
doubt.
as fuck.
Oh,
But
no doubt.
and R. Kelly was the only one.
Toxic.
You know,
Yeah, it was.
they're toxic
No,
as
it
fuck
wasn't.
by
Yeah, it was.
today's standards.
Yeah.
I loved it.
But for me, now I agree with what you said, Kenny. Jodeci, because of their harmony, it didn't come across as much begging. Keith Sweat is the king of begging wine. Having said that, I'm with you, brother Capricorn and brother B Wet. Make It Last Forever for me is about as close to a perfect CD as you can get.
Yeah.
It's about it. There is not one cut on that debut CD that I have to skip. And subsequently, Keith Sweat, his discography, it stands the test of time. That man made some good music. Now, I don't like to hear him sing it now. He could really sing, but that's what to me made it remarkable was the fact that for somebody who can't sing,
with a
the producers, he put together some masterful songs, even the ones he guested on. That damn, he gets the king of begging, and Carol and Issachar. I'm with brother Kenny. The women I deal with, I put on Keith Sweat. Ain't nobody telling me to turn that off. Make It Last Forever was my jam. That whole CD that's one of my favorite CDs of all time.
You ain't never lied. And even though he couldn't sing with a lick, that was a great album.
It was cut after cut.
You like, ooh, keep. You like, no, damn, boy.
Yeah, you know. Tasha, go ahead.
I think that's what I think that's what's missing now from the music now. And I think that's probably why everybody turns to like the 90s and the 80s and the 90s and they call it so great because most of the music then, the lyrics, they were begging.
Yep.
I mean, I could even make the argument though that Babyface would have been right up there with Keith Sweat because some of his songs.
Absolutely.
Preach. That's
absolutely. Right. Where will you go? Whip appeal. You absolutely right.
Darn sure. Yup. I ain't even thinking about Babyface. Yup.
You absolutely right.
And the other like male groups from that time, Boys to Men, Blackstreet.
Wow. That whole
most
era.
of the
They
songs,
were begging. Everybody was
that
begging.
was the era of begging.
But Keith turned it into an art form because of the way he begged and whined. And you're right, Hannah. He sang through his nose and it was nasal, but he made it work. He made this shit work. So I got to give it to him. Go ahead, Keith. Okay.
Kenny's camera messing up. Oh, okay. Never mind.
Nick Mac, you got another one?
I do have another one. I think this one will be funny. And I think I know what everybody's gonna say. So, but would you go to jail for a year or get back with your ex?
Oh, that's easy.
What kind of jail or prison?
Jail.
How to be specific? She's like, is you talk about county or you talk about?
Am I going to Rikers or am I going to
That
Right.
one, that's for me. This one is super easy.
Oh, it's easy
Well, I
for
know
me.
for the creepy Capricorn crew, I knew what y'all was gonna say. So,
Tasha,
y'all,
Damn.
y'all I can check right
Damn.
there. Y'all ain't gonna, I know what that was. Got it.
Damn.
is it federal?
Oh,
No, not the penitentiary. No,
Carol
you're just going to
says,
jail.
"Lock me up."
I'm gonna be 100.
Oh wow. Well,
I know
CC
it's
said lock me up. Wow.
I'm telling you.
I'm off crazy.
Ooh, Issachar said depends on which.
Your
ex.
very last ex.
Yeah, your latest ex, which whoever you just most recently last dated, however recent ago, however far back that was, or how soon, but your last ex.
That don't count.
I agree, DJ. That was his best CD, but he had some hits beside that too.
Dang.
I'm sorry, and I never
Okay.
say this.
Okay.
Whew. Give me jail.
I've been locked
Because
up.
I was in hell.
Wow.
I'd rather take jail than hell. And
If it's our last, you said lock me up. Damn.
yeah, I'll take jail over
Wow.
hell any day.
Don't let
Worst years of my life that I can't
Amen.
get back.
Amen.
Damn.
Can't get back.
Damn.
Can't erase
Wow.
mental abuse. So I
Damn.
would take jail over hell.
Damn.
But it has to be federal.
No, it's not federal.
I'm gonna save the men for last because I know what the women think. Tasha, I'm coming to you next.
What'd you say, honey?
I gotta go to county.
Yeah, you gotta go to county.
Yeah.
Do I get commissary?
You do get commissary. You in jail for a year.
A year. I just did a month.
Wow.
No, a year.
I can't wear heels.
No,
Hell no.
Oh,
you got the slide,
With the granny of 8
and you only get
You
2
got your
uniforms.
DJ, another good point. DJ, another
Wow.
good point. These bitches nowadays, I wouldn't piss on them.
He didn't say that. Don't paraphrase DJ.
That's
Hold
what I saw
I'm
that.
just interpreting what the man said. He said that's when women were worth begging for. These women nowadays, I wouldn't pee on.
Oh.
Wow.
The next message we gonna see is a bunch of random
County.
letters because he gonna get his ass hit upside his head.
DJ, you in the whole
He gonna get his. Somebody clip that and send it to his girlfriend right now.
Wow.
Carol
Damn,
says,
DJ.
easy peasy, just don't let me go back there. So that's why I say, Tasha, the women so far have chosen jail.
Wait.
I'm saving my brothers for
I have one
the
question.
last on this one. Where
If
do you stand on this one?
Can I ask a question?
Sure.
If you get back with your ex, do you have to associate with them?
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, so it's jail.
You
would
gotta
think
get
so.
back with them.
Get
You
back
gotta
with
get
them.
all the way back with them.
Like
Yeah.
back.
But
Back,
I eat no
back.
coochie, so I need to be a segregation.
Damn.
'Cause I eat
Well,
no
you know what? Hana then went. She done went all the way in.
Wow.
Hana done went all the way.
Hana
in.
is committed to the role already.
She commit. Hana committed to this question.
Dang, that's why I say this is triggering some shit.
Right, Hana committed to this question.
I want to fish. You are wild.
Tasha, where you stand?
Oh,
I
Lord.
would get back with my ex. That's
Okay.
rather than go to jail. Well, let me ask you this: has anybody been to jail?
No,
Okay,
I've been locked up.
Yeah, I've been in jail.
but
Yeah, I've been in
That's what
jail.
I'm saying. Like, have you been to jail? So then is that?
Yeah,
That's why
I've
for
been
me,
to
that's
county.
why that's easy. That's
Yeah.
why this is easy for me.
Mhm.
Go ahead, Kenny.
Yo, definitely get back with my ex. Shit.
really?
Hell, yes. I don't have the bad experiences
He
that
said call me
Me neither.
Akon.
with their
Me
exes.
neither.
I
Me neither.
don't have those experiences, so I can't relate. And I done been to jail. I done been to county. So shit, yeah, I definitely get back with my ex.
Yeah, me too. Tasha, I've been locked up, and it was only for like 6 hours, and I realized in that moment,
Shit, it was
I
like
ain't cut
30
out for
days.
that
It was
shit.
like 30 days for me.
right,
Shit.
The moment they came to me, and I was locked up on a Sunday, and they came to me getting ready to give me that motherfucking outfit that you got to change into.
Yeah,
The realization
The-
hit me
yeah.
like, oh shit, I might be in this motherfucker, and I realized that's not life. And I just mentioned early in the beginning of the show, I've never had a bad breakup. There's not one ex that I had a bad breakup with that I wouldn't mind getting back with. It didn't work out for what different reasons, but that's an easy one for me.
My first ex
You
was
know.
a bad breakup, but I got
Mhm.
over it. But outside of that, I'm good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
To this day, I would still say I'm friends with every ex except that one person where it went sour. So fuck you, Terry. But anyway,
No, no,
You don't
no,
have to say
no.
names.
Bird didn't answer.
Say
Bird,
names.
Bird, I need your answer, sir.
Bert.
Bird didn't answer. What's your answer?
B-Wit over there looking at TV.
What answer?
Look,
Going to
Uh-oh.
JELL.
no. The reason why I gotta preface my
I don't
statement
want to go in jail.
because if I got back with this person, I might wind up in jail.
No.
Mm.
Oh.
Mm.
No, for real.
I understand that. I
Oh.
know that, but can't
No,
Wow.
for real. I'm being for real.
Wow.
You don't know everything, but for real,
Wow.
I mean, for real. I'm just gonna say for real. Like, I couldn't get back. No, man. I might have to do that bid real quick.
Mm.
For real. Because I was on the cusp, man.
Oh wow.
I was gonna take that chick out.
Okay.
See, and I'm like Kenny. I don't. I've never been in a toxic relationship like
I
that.
haven't
I
either.
don't know.
Not like that.
You know.
I have.
Carol, I'm like Donald Trump. When you my enemy, fuck that.
Okay, so then I have a question for
And by the
Kenny
way,
and-
hold on, Tasha. By the way, she was the one who, with her big fingers, constantly was playing in her pussy.
Ah,
Big old
That's what
sloppy,
you
nasty
talking
pussy
about.
too.
That's
But
Terry?
anyway.
No,
That's Terry.
Why
Oh.
Yeah.
names?
Oh.
Coming in with the
No,
candles
but
lit
Tasha
and her big fuck, and she was a big woman, big old sausage fingers. Ooh, baby, you want this pussy? You big pussy motherfucker, you. But anyway,
I gotta delete this off my damn. This
I
damn
feel
totally
so
went off.
dirty after that.
Kenny,
Just
why did
feel
you share
nasty.
it to your Facebook?
I don't even know why I shared this, Hannah. I don't know
You
why I
have to wait
shared
until
this.
the show to share.
I don't know why I shared this. I
Ooh,
don't
So she
know.
had big fingers, Black?
real big. Her hands was bigger than mine.
Can you?
Ooh, I know you like this. Ooh,
Thank
this
you.
so wet. This, that. Ooh, this,
Why
that,
are
other.
you watching this?
Okay, Black.
You know
So
what?
then
Let me
that's
delete
the
this.
question. Would you go to jail for a year or get back with Terry?
I still would get back with that big sloppy pussy bitch.
Listen, I ain't going to jail.
Black, please.
I ain't going
Can
to
you
jail.
get? What if you get out early? What do you
Get off
I'm,
of that.
I ain't going to jail. I'm fat. My ass is soft. You're not fucking me.
What?
You know what?
You could be doing the bending.
That's what
You know
I
what?
said. I'm not going to jail.
You know what? This show has totally went off the rails.
Go ahead, log off for us. You don't have to end it. Just.
No.
No more questions.
Just turn your camera off, Black. Just turn your camera off, Black, so we ain't got to see you no more. This show has totally went off the rails.
I'm just saying.
God.
I'm fat, but my ass is soft. So you gotta fucking me.
Yeah, but you ain't gonna be walking around Winnie the Pooh in there, are you? You ain't gonna be Winnie the Pooh in there, are you?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Oh, goodness gracious.
Why not? He just
I'm not-
saves energy.
I'm not going to jail, y'all.
Oh, wow. Woo. Goodness gracious alive. Yikes.
Terrible.
That's all I can say. It's yikes.
I don't know what I expected, but it wasn't it.
None of us, Hannah. None of us was expecting that.
It wasn't that. Tasha, if you move on.
Okay. So a woman finds out that her sister is messing with her best friend's man. Should she tell her best friend or should she mind her business?
Say it again, Tosh.
A woman finds out that her sister is messing with her best friend's man.
Okay.
Should she tell her best friend or should she mind her business?
I'm speaking from experience. I'm minding my effing business.
All right.
I don't care. I'm minding my business. If you want to go balls deep with either one, that's your business. I'm minding my own.
Now, this is if the woman finds out her best friend is doing what?
A woman finds out
A
that her
woman
sister
sister
is
Okay.
messing
is
with
messing
her
with
best
her
friend's
best
man.
Ooh,
I'm telling you,
ooh.
my best friend and I are like this, and my sister and I like this, and I'm not getting in the middle. But I have been in a situation where I saw a family member messing with another family member's husband and told when I was younger, and they got mad at me until that person wound up having kids with that person. So therefore, I mind my business. Now I will approach them separately and let them know that they're wrong. I wouldn't tell the other person, but I would approach the actual person that's doing the deed. But it's not my business at this point because I learned from my lesson. Because you're not gonna blame me instead of the person.
Okay, so you mind your business. Craig
I'm
says she
but I'm
should
gonna
confront her sister.
my sister.
Okay. And Carol says I'm
I
going to talk to my sister too.
Yeah, I'm
So
gonna confront my
yeah,
sister because you're wrong and you know better.
right.
You know, as my sister, you know better. Because I hope my mom didn't raise this loyal women. So therefore, as my sister, I'm going to my sister because you should know better. Because we was raised from the same household. You should know better as a woman and as a kin of me to know better.
Oh, okay.
And you know what, this is definitely it brings up the question of loyalty. I mean,
right. That's how I'm processing.
Yeah, you know, people always say blood is thicker than water, but sometimes those that are more you're closest to may not necessarily be who you're genetically connected to. And I say that in this situation, it depends on where this woman is connected to her best friend and her sister, who she's more connected to. If you ask me, I think the woman should definitely check her sister, you know. But this is one of those messy situations where I don't know what she should do. It just depends on her connection to that best friend and her sister. I mean, it just depends on that, in my opinion.
What you want to add to this, Brother B?
Yeah, I was going down the same road as Kenny. It depends on the relationship, but if everything as far as with me and my sibling, I gotta pull them to the side and let them know. You know what I mean? I wouldn't say nothing to the best friend because my loyalty will lie more with blood, especially if we good. But I gotta let them know that you did wrong. Like you need to cut this out for real.
Right.
You know what I mean? But you know, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. If the relationship wasn't good, I don't know. But if we good, yeah, I gotta talk to my sibling on this one.
Izakar says, I'll talk to my sister and the trifling man and warn them because that's dirty.
Wow.
Carol says, you got to
I
call
wouldn't talk to the
people on that shit.
man. Yeah, I wouldn't talk to the man. I mean, at the end of the day, yeah, the man he gonna do his shit. I wouldn't talk to the man.
Kasha, you want to go first or you want me to go?
Wow.
You can go. I can go last.
I've never subscribed to the theory blood is thicker than water. Never.
I get you.
I've never.
I feel you on that.
I've never
agree.
actually subscribed to that theory, and you got to keep in mind I come from a 11 siblings. Now we're all different ages and whatnot. I think for me, this is why I truly value the word friend, and we use it too loosely too often. So now I'm speaking as a man, so I can't say what a woman should do in this instance. But I like your answer, Kenny. It would really depend on the friendship I would imagine for the friendship of that woman and how close you are to that sister. But for me, I started that way because if it's your friend, and I'm absorbing that term with all that goes with it. This is a friend. I'm okay with your loyalty being to your friend because of everything you said, Hannah. If you're raised in the same household and y'all supposedly share the same values, and your sister is doing that, she needs to be exposed, in my opinion. And my thing is, if this is your friend, you don't get to pick family, so you're not gonna not be family.
Right.
Y'all might fall out, and your sister could say, "You should have." If the sister comes to you and says, "That's fucked up that you told your friend," well, that's fucked up what you did.
Right.
And so my thing is, you've kind of crossed that line already. So for me, I just think if it's a true friend, I know this is not the question, but if I knew something was detrimental to Todd, that's my best friend.
Right.
There's no circumstances why I wouldn't step in and tell her.
Right.
Everything you tell somebody don't have to be good news. Sometimes shit has to be hurt, and it has to hurt. So that's where we said, look, this is fucked up. What I gotta tell you, you're not gonna like it. But if that's my best friend, I owe it to her. I can't live with myself if I don't say something.
If you don't, right.
That's me. So Mac, go ahead.
Number one, I like messy. I might shout something out randomly at the party and get the party started. No, I'm just kidding. I ain't that messy. That would be hilarious. So. But I would in this sense, I would pull my best friend. I mean, I would pull my sister. Yeah, I would pull my sister and the man to the side. You have 24 hours to tell it before I do.
Wow.
Oh, you would pull the man too.
Wow. I like that. I like
you
that.
have 24 hours or I'm telling it.
I
like
I
that.
don't care which one does it, but somebody needs to tell it.
I like that. I like that. DJ says you gotta hold down whoever you're closest to. I respect that. And so I agree. You know, it really depends. Issachar said that's why I'll talk to my sister and warn her because my bestie is my sister for over 36 years.
That's
what's up.
I would have to ask DJ this question. You got to hold down though the one you closest to, even though you know they fucking up.
And that's why I don't subscribe to.
That's my. I mean, it's not right or wrong. I just want to ask DJ. Even though you know the one you closest to, that's who you gonna hold down. But you cool with holding down if they fucking up though.
The two brothers that my entire personality come from is Al and Paul. Paul dealt drugs and life of crime. He got locked up. The family called. We got to come up with a collection to get Paul out of jail. I said no.
No.
I said no. And they were angry with me. And they went for over a year without speaking to me. My feeling was if you do something, you get locked up and you're innocent, I'm there with a picket sign. But if you're committing a crime and you do some shit and you're guilty for, my money can't go on supporting a criminal. And in case anybody know, friend, family, whatever, I don't collect calls from criminals. Don't call me. The call is going to get rejected. I don't want to be on any. I don't want to be on anybody's list of I associate with a known felon. You know, so would you accept a collect call? No.
Oh.
Yeah. I ain't put no money on your books. I don't accept collect calls. So I'm sorry. Go ahead, Tasha.
No, I was saying that was gonna be like along the lines of our next question, but that's okay.
Issachar says, I don't condone fuck shit.
I
just went all the way out with it, Issachar. And DJ Ansley said, no, you gotta tell them they're wrong.
Okay.
Yeah.
I would tell them I thought my sister she wrong.
Yeah. And that's the thing.
And that's a tough. I mean, that's a tough. You know, that's something that we deal with on a daily basis. A lot of times, people don't talk about that shit. But you do have to choose a lot of times when there's some fuck shit going on, and you know it's some fuck shit going on, and you gotta choose.
And that's me. Carol says, and I don't visit. I mean, neither. I don't do jail visits.
Oh, I'm not doing jail.
People they do make mistakes, and again, I can forgive you.
Yeah.
And my brother, again, I'm like, But so that's what, again, me and my brother, we didn't fall out because, again, I've always been clear on that. But again, I'm not collecting money and you committed a crime. I'm just not. The same big pussy chick I was just talking about a minute ago, her son was locked up in prison. And
damn.
And and he got locked up, and and she said, well, let's go. I said, no, I can't go with you. And again, it was clear cut. I'm not signing no book. I'm here to see, your son, again, it was on some old dumb shit he had done too, stealing a car. So again, I don't visit criminals. I won't say this person's name. I can say her because, again, fuck that bitch. But this another person I can say again. She knows she has criminal shit going on. Don't ever bring any criminal element shit to my door. I ain't judging you, but I'm the person that if the knock comes on my door, I'm gonna tell everything my head can hold. So you don't want me knowing nothing, because I don't believe in that that snitching shit that our community is known for. I ain't the one. You knock on this door right now. Did you see who robbed him? Yeah, I think he lived right there in that apartment over there. And last time I saw him, you goddamn.
You said, hey, Black, you say, hey, I got some Ring camera video. You need to see it.
Please.
Wait,
I ain't the one.
That was the next question. Black Star, that was the next question. If you get arrested and you find out it's for a crime your best friend committed, do you snitch or do you do the time?
Oh,
I'll say this. If it's a misdemeanor and it's probation, I would do it. If it's time.
Wow.
If it's probation for my best friend been over 30 years. That's my sister's for this day. Her mom calls me her daughter. Like, that's how we are.
I ain't doing the time for my mom.
I'm not doing time. I'm not doing time. I will do probation.
Eloise Young, you commit a crime, they're gonna lock your monkey ass up.
I'm not. I'll say this: the only person I will ever do time for would be my kids. If I harmed them.
DJ, yes,
yeah, DJ.
But I'm not going to jail.
DJ said he did that shit.
Yeah, I'm not going to jail for no friend. Cause I got kids. Who gonna look at my kids if I'm locked up?
That's why I say for me, that's not even a choice.
No, that's
not
easy.
for mine. Not for.
It's not even. Do you? On a serious note, do you know? Even I have simple principle I live by. Let's say we going somewhere. I generally do not ride in a car with more than 2 men, even if I'm traveling somewhere. My mom taught us a bunch of guys riding in the car. So when I'm at an event, we were at Jay's 50th anniversary party. What you won't see me is packing a car with 3 or more guys. Now you can crowd that bitch with as many women as you want, but ain't no car gonna get stopped with me. I just don't do it. I don't put myself in certain situations. I associate with the right kind of people. And so again, I don't have criminals in my environment. And that's why I'm being serious. Right. Don't do anything around me that you could potentially get caught for, because I'm going to tell it. Right. I had a very close friend when I was married, and I discovered he liked young girls. I ended the friendship. He went from 25 to 21 to 17 and showed up on New Year's Eve with a girl in the back seat who was 14 years old.
What?
I said, take me home. I said, take me home.
Nope.
I ended that friendship. I don't play those games.
Middle school? Come on, dog.
Right.
I don't play those games. I'm all for a young pussy, but it need to be legal.
Always right back to pussy.
I'm just saying.
No,
always
man. Yeah. I definitely would like.
It has to be legal. I don't fuck with old people, kids, and animals. Don't do that around me. Don't hurt kids, animals, and old people. Don't. Exactly. I'm not the person to and batter women. I have a code that I live by, because again, I'm going to tell it. So I don't, that old snitching thing, I guess they'll be after me too then, because I'm gonna tell it. You know, Carol says a nephew beat an older man and robbed him. It was on the news. The only time I accepted a collect call from him was when his dad passed away, and only to tell him I was handling the reins. I respect that. That's so different. That's extenuating circumstances. Issachar says, I'm not ruining my life for nobody, and I don't expect nobody to go for me. I agree 1,000%. Craig says, I'm not doing time for no one. That snitch stuff is for street dudes. I'm not a street dude. I'm telling it all.
No, that's right.
That's me.
Right.
That's me. That's why I said.
And I'm pointing too. I'm not just telling. I'm pointing. I'm pointing.
I know it might be funny, but I'm so serious about that because I've had friends that were criminals, and again, this is where you the very first question on the show we was talking about establishing the rules for who's responsible. If you're a criminal, I just kind of lay the ground rules out so you know where you stand with me. That it's better that you don't tell me those things, because if I ever get questioned, you're going to want me to be able to say I don't know, because if I do know, I'm telling. I watched too many fucking episodes of First 48, and you only going to knock on my door one time. Do you know such and such? Yes, I do. Did they call you? Yes, sir. Here's my phone. You know.
Now, can I add a little caveat in here?
Yeah.
Okay. Are we upholding the same principle? If this friend was driving down the road and the Lord sought it to be fit that the back of the Wells Fargo armored truck flew open and money bags fell out. They was driving, they stopped, they picked up the money bags, and for whatever reason, they were, like they ran away, they called, they told you about it and everything. Now the police are trying to track down everybody who picked up the money. And the police come to your door and they ask you, do you know such and such? Have you spoken with such and such? Do you know where they are? Are you still going with that not
still
snitching
telling.
thing?
I'm still telling.
I
don't know. I don't know.
I'm Dave Chappelle on the Chappelle Show. I plead the fifth. I don't know who the hell you talking
But
about.
you have a body warrant. I'm not walking out and I don't have the right. You don't have the right to question me, and I don't have an attorney present. I'm not answering the question.
That's a totally different scenario.
This has been happening. This has happened a few times recently, right? Where we hear about like the armored trucks, that are getting broken into and things like that. A few times in a few states, the money bags have fallen out and have gone all over the road, and they've been asking people to not pick it up, and things like that. So, in the event that it does happen, would you tell? Or that big robbery that happened at the armory in California, where it was the perfect crime. $30 million stolen.
Let me ask you this, Sister Tasha. Was any lives lost?
Nope.
No lives lost.
Nope.
No
lives lost.
No lives lost. None.
Just some financials that may be lost.
Right.
Yeah. If they literally broke into the thing, they broke into like the big storage place where all the money is at like one of the armories. They stole $30 million. They were in and out in a little while. Nice. Nobody lost their life. They didn't pistol whip anybody. They didn't tie nobody up. Nothing. Clean in and out.
Okay.
Let me ask you this, investigator Tasha. Ask me, do you know any of the conspirators in this? Ask me that question.
Do you know any of the conspirators?
Nope.
And I want my cut for my silence.
I don't know them niggas.
Nope.
So I'm not I wouldn't volunteer, but if you knock on my door, I'm not going to put myself in that position. It's better you again leave me with plausible deniability, so don't tell me. Please. So I want to be clear here. I want to be clear as we end the show. I don't want anybody looking at me thinking that I'm all moral. I have stole. I will continue to steal when the opportunity presents itself.
What?
So I'm not saying I don't work in an office, so ain't shit for me to steal. But when I worked in an office, I stole all the time.
Oh my god.
All the
You know
fucking
what?
time.
Black,
So
wait a
I-
minute. Oh,
Why
can
you
we edit this
implicating
out?
yourself?
Can we edit
No,
that part out?
I'm keeping
Can
it
we-
funky
Why
with
are
you
you implicating yourself?
Well, most of those
because
companies are closed, so
because
they're
because,
like debunked. So
because of
Oh,
what I'm
okay.
about to say next. Because of what I'm
Right,
about to say
right.
next. I have a simple rule: you don't tell on yourself.
Yeah.
I don't steal and then get back to my cubicle. I got them motherfuckers. No, I stole and nobody knew I stole. Every job I've ever worked for, I got them motherfuckers. I'm gonna get mine. I steal right now. I don't physical steal. I steal time. I steal time. You know.
Don't say that.
I'm just so
Don't
again.
say
I'm not
that.
gonna sit here and pretend that I'm
No,
that I'm
edit that out.
that I'm more. Until you catch my fat black ass, I'm telling
Edit
you
that
that
out.
I'm not all this
It's a
moral.
joke.
Hey,
But
Hunter.
again,
Hunter, they ain't watching 3 hours in. Believe me, they ain't gonna see this shit.
I'm just saying, I just want to be clear.
We 3 hours into this shit.
was
They
a
ain't gonna watch
joke.
this.
But I just want to be clear. I'm not sitting on some moral hilltop. I'm just saying, don't tell me because I'm not going to tell you. I'm not going to tell anybody when I'm doing dirt. Anything I've done, I operated like a serial killer. When I drug bitches into the house, I was just like Wayne Gacy. I picked them bitches up. If they came up missing, then only I was going to know about it.
No, he's joking, y'all.
I am not joking.
He's joking.
the true crime.
I didn't kill him. I'm not
podcast
saying I
is
killed him.
crazy right now.
He's
I'm
joking,
just
y'all.
saying I hunted alone. I roll alone. So to that example, Todd, if I saw something, I got me some money. You know what? I'm getting it. I'm not even bringing that money home. I'm not even bringing it to my apartment. I'm hiding that bitch and I'm sitting on it for enough time to I feel like I've gotten away with it. And I'm not going to tell a soul. You my best friend. I'm not telling you because I don't want to put you in that situation.
In a position where, right, exactly.
Yeah.
And my thing is, I'm going to ease when enough time go by. Then all you're gonna know, just a year from later, is I got a new car.
You ain't even gonna see the car.
My Capricorn brother. Man,
Just saying.
That's how we rock.
I was spending money so small you wouldn't know what I had.
You ain't
I'm
right.
a pinch
You're right,
off
Hunter.
that shit.
Yep, you're right.
I'm a pinch off of it, but I'm not gonna put you in that awful situation where you have to lie for me or anything like that. Because again, I'm not gonna lie for you, not on anything serious, So
right.
Now when it's legal shit, I just don't, and I'm too scary to do anything truly illegal. Because again, I know I can't go to jail. I could have been a drug mule way back in the day. Got free trips to Jamaica and Hall. I'm too scary for that. And again, it was going to be a team of motherfuckers. So I had to think, well, even if I get away with it, what if one of them get caught and then they go tell it on everybody?
Like, well, I'm
So any crimes I did, I do alone. I don't tell nobody. Now at the job, it wasn't stealing. I wasn't stealing money, folks. It was shit. Look, toilet paper. Shit. Again, I like the shit. So it late in the evening. You go into the big handicap stall, and somebody done left out all the toilet paper. Shit, you get you a lot of toilet paper to bring home. During the holidays when they have shit left over in the refrigerator, and you got 4 or 5 different orange juices and different juices. Ain't nobody got to. I'm taking that shit home. Fuck that shit. That's coming home with me. Thank you. Well, thank you.
That's community property.
Thank you.
Get off this. I'll get off these people's internet right now.
Good night. That was the internet.
So this has been a show, but we are definitely 3 hours over.
Yeah, we went 3 hours in, boy. God, dog.
As I close out, look, folks, we love doing these shows. We are going to be gone the full entire month of July. We are going to take a full summer break. but we will be doing our shows in June. As I mentioned at the top of the show, these are the hardest shows to do sometimes because people have other things going on. Thank you, Hannah and Bert, for showing, because I know y'all had other things going on. It's just everybody. Is a car, DJ, everybody coming in. People got families, summer. So these are the toughest shows to do. So I truly love you guys for popping in and spending 3 hours with us, because we didn't know we were going to talk this long. But, so we're going to continue to have fun for the month of June. But even I've got family events and things coming up in July, and I just think it'll be a great time to step away and let everybody enjoy a little bit of their summer. So I hope you tune in for June, and Tasha and I will continue to do what we do. So I want to appreciate you guys for sure. So
yeah, don't forget about the fathers and Father's Day. It's June. I know, y'all Mother's Day, y'all get all the love as y'all should get, but y'all show y'all fathers, I show the fathers some love in 2 weeks.
We do.
Fathers matter.
Fathers matter.
That's what's up. Carol says I cook most of my Sunday dinner while the show was. That's what's up.
Oh, that's what's up. That's what's up, Carol. Already. That's what it's all about right there. That's dope.
Craig, you got a question for you, Hannah. Craig says, before you go, I have to ask Hannah if she saw fried green tomatoes yet.
What's that?
What?
Oh, Lord. Oh, God.
I forgot all about. I'm gonna guess what I saw the other day.
Miss Issachar, if you're gonna be in Georgia, hit me up. We can meet and have a drink, sweetheart. I would love to meet you in person.
Right.
DJ says, dope show. Appreciate you.
Much love to you, DJ. That beautiful, that handsome young man.
Man, your child is
he's growing like a weed. He is
DJ,
so handsome.
You have a beautiful son. Not every kid is cute. Your kid is actually fucking cute.
We ain't lying, DJ. You got a handsome young man.
Yeah, he is.
Don't be talking about people's children, okay?
There's some ugly ass babies out here.
Nobody talking about nobody's babies. They babies ugly.
But it is some ugly ass babies out there.
Tasha, guess what? Tasha.
Wow.
I earned my black card.
You watched the movie?
No, I saw Menace to Society.
What'd you think?
It was so good.
Wow.
Okay.
You get your black card now.
What?
It wasn't none of the Boys in the Hood, but it was very good. I'm upset that I saw it now and not back when it first came out.
Okay.
Yeah, that's cool.
So Tasha,
you seen Belly? Have you seen Belly?
Oh, anything Earl DMX Simmons is in.
Okay.
Okay.
I just had to check.
Right.
I just had to check. Chris, I did see finally. It was good, but I have questions another time though.
Okay. I watched Fried Green Tomatoes. I did see 10 minutes of Roots though.
Did you watch Shotters?
Oh, I love Shotters.
You only saw 10. You only saw 10 minutes.
She said 10 minutes of Roots.
Man, you ain't saw it.
I was ready to fight my neighbors.
I ain't mad at you, Hannah. You have to be in the right frame of mind to watch those kind of movies.
Tolerated it, but me right now, oh no.
I actually agree with you. You know, so I
don't know how I you know, when you get older, you see more in life.
Right.
Now 10 minutes is all I can say, but I still want to watch it to get a little clarity.
In the interest of equal. As I close, in the interest of equal opportunity offending folks, I want to give a shout out to the Scripps National Spelling Bee, to the little Indian fucker that won with the big dot in his head.
Wow.
You know what, Black? You know what, Black? You know what? It's time to end this show.
Was that a compliment?
I don't know. I don't
know
what
it was leading to a compliment. It is lead to a compliment.
That is not a
Because if he starts down this road, it's just that he's gonna hit every box.
You said what you said was not a compliment. Leading to a compliment.
It was gonna lead to a compliment.
How the hell was that gonna lead to a compliment?
Because I want to. Because again, he can serve as little Ismael. You know.
No, because it's gonna go bad. No. Not recorded. You cannot do this recorded. No, because it's downhill from here. If he starts,
that's
it.
It's downhill.
It was gonna be a compliment, to Ismail or Rahim or Patek or whatever the fuck his name was, because it was just a fucked up name, too fucked up to pronounce or whatever. But he was very good, and it showed the black students we have to do better. I'm just gonna say.
Tasha, mute his mic.
The internet right now.
Mute his mic.
Hey guys, it's been fun. Thank you all.
Mike.
I am getting ready to go continue my drinking and enjoy my Saturday.
What is everybody drinking?
I got apple whiskey with Coke.
Oh, okay.
What you drinking, Kenny?
My mic is I'm muted now. I'm drinking. I'm just drinking wine. I'm a wino now. I'm drinking sangria.
Okay.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, I'm a wino.
Tasha, are you drinking?
42 and champagne.
Yeah, mine is the Crown Whiskey Lemonade.
Okay.
Ooh.
Oh,
okay.
We fancy.
That's what's up. Well, I want to wish everyone a very good evening. You're going to go home. Be nice to
who sent the video? Somebody sent it. So who sent the videos tonight? Anybody send the videos? Anybody got
right?
Kenny, you're not letting me get my clothes.
I expect that from Black Kenny.
Yeah.
Kenny.
Send the videos tonight, people. Send the videos.
Kenny ain't giving you my clothes.
Kenny said,
I love you all.
Who sent the video?
Very good. You're very, very good. I love you all. I want to say good night. I want to continue drinking.
Anybody wants a video? No,
peace be on to you all.
I seen your video.
And the honor and the grace, we're going to honor Ganesh, and we're going to peace to you all. I'm okay. I'm just bullshitting.
No, but between Kenny and videos and Black in his 7-Eleven, I don't understand what's going on.
There's no rabbit hole. We're in the black hole right now.
Congratulations, Ismael. You did a good job. I don't know if that's his name or whatever, but it doesn't matter. But great job.
Tasha, this was a great game you came up with tonight. I appreciate it.
Exciting times if we can only get the creepy Capricorn crew together.
Kenny, what videos? Black
Davey going off into tangents. Reel them in.
Enjoy what's left.
Congratulations to all the graduates. Please don't spend $20K. You don't need to.
Absolutely.
Yeah, for real. Yeah.
Family, friends, viewers, enjoy the rest of your Saturday. Be good to yourselves, and laughter keeps us young. Peace out. Love.